I'm not sleeping with the boss for no reason. Why didn't you
man,
ask
we're
me?
there to support.
The card that I
I
swiped
paid.
with is here.
No, man.
You didn't
I
have to pay
paid.
for it.
I love that we don't know who Wilson Binkosi is married to. Not everybody's life has to be a reality show,
But you
guys.
agreed to do a documentary series.
Yes, you can tell us
We
somebody's story
expect
without.
to see
wanna
something we've never
document.
seen before.
I also don't like when you are wearing something that you have to explain.
Yes.
I feel like when you look at it, it must just land.
The reason why I was calling her Aphiwe all the time is because I didn't want the confusion because there are too many Naledis right now.
Oh, okay.
I know
Wait,
that her
who's your
name
girl?
is the presenter Naledi.
Oh. I went and got surgery.
Yeah.
I have a great ass, but I don't dress in BBL attire every day. So Kim just gives me, I just got my body done. Never
Why do
wear
you get the
suits.
body then?
Well, you like flat because you don't have like your BBL as we now perceive them in South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Why? What did you do? Were you flat? Why did you need it? I don't understand.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You guys were mean to me when we
Okay,
first met.
let's talk about that. Let's unpack that.
Lodi,
Sorry,
Yeah.
my
you
makeup
guys
artist
were
takes
were mean to me when we
Yes.
first met.
Okay.
No,
explain.
we're not doing that.
Okay. No, Phil wants to.
I want to know. I'm interested
Okay.
because I have my own.
I-
You know, incidents happen, eh?
I know full
and we
was
have
me.
different perspectives. So I have my own perspective of the day. So go.
Okay. Okay, yes, I was being a bit of a rock star that day because for your information, Roomies, we did a chemistry test before the episodes you've seen are not all the episodes. But the day I met them, I was late and I was lit because I'd come from somewhere, I barely slept, and then the alcohol woke up in my system. So I understand maybe that
it's
was I
explaining
didn't
for me.
make
I love it.
No, because I understand that maybe I didn't make the best first impression to
Yeah.
you guys. But at the same time,
Yes.
you guys did not feel like strangers. I felt like a stranger to y'all because you guys were cool, talking, kikiking,
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. And I was like, damn, maybe they just don't get me. And then I remember Londi made a comment where she's like, geez, you swear a lot, hey? And I'm like, these people fucking hate me.
Yeah.
And I remember after doing the screen test, I had said to my partner and I had said to my mom, because they both asked me how it went, and I was like, I don't think they're feeling me. And
Oh no,
you know, I was
man.
like, maybe is it because like I'm a bit of a we all bring something different to the table.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I'm a bit of a rock star, or maybe it's like our age gaps. Like I was not understanding what was happening, you know?
Can I tell you the truth, right?
Yes.
We're honest with each other all the time.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I did have an issue with you being drunk.
Yeah.
It concerned me. Oh, this wild kid, like, you know, I come from the serious, you know, you feel
it's
serious,
work.
like, you know, we're going to do a proper show here and
Yeah.
whatever, right? Yeah. Actually, in terms of not liking, I actually didn't like Londi because Londi came with a manager and the manager annoyed me.
Yeah, he keeps saying it. This is
You understand?
the 100th time I'm hearing
And
it.
another thing, do you know that was the first day that I actually met Olondiwe in person like that?
Yeah,
We had
same.
never met before.
It never
We had
felt
been-
like
yeah,
that.
But
You guys
you were
were
drunk,
like-
you didn't see
But
it.
I was also to blame. I came with the 1942, remember?
You did come with the 1942.
No, but you mixed your own drink.
Damn. So, Chillers Punch Orange
Yeah.
Cup. These Phil,
Yeah.
you've got the orange cup.
Phil
today.
was already judging when you were mixing your drink. He was like, because you did a bit too much, and you were like, oh, okay, we're mixing these drinks.
I was
y'all.
very
Let's get the
nervous.
show."
Yeah.
I was
No,
very
understandable,
nervous.
understandable. You know what I mean? You were
Because it was an
nervous, we were all
audition,
nervous. Yeah,
basically.
yes.
And now I'm
It was.
auditioning with people that I don't know.
Yeah.
And I have really bad social anxiety. So I was just like, you know what, if I need to be this, because now, how you always say we're the grown-ups of the network, now I feel more comfortable that like we could just be ourselves.
Yeah.
But auditioning for a network that is MacG's network, you would assume that everyone needs to be crazy
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
But you
he's
could
to blame,
actually-
not us.
He's to blame, number 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
1942 is to blame, number 1, and you guys for being ugly to me are to blame,
How
number
about
3.
we just like
How are we being ugly?
Okay, I felt like you guys left me out. And
So we're not including you in the conversation.
yes, and even
I
at,
did.
no, but
Come
the
on,
same,
let's be
it was
fair.
the same vibe at the Strat meeting as well. That's when I
Okay.
confirmed they don't like me.
No, you were not sitting with us.
I was
We
trying
were
to be
actually
with you
Your
guys.
stressed.
business list, but
You were
so now
business
I actually assume that you guys maybe they're trying to make you guys do a show
Do
together.
all the smoke and
all the
not
smoke
with us.
together.
Yeah, I'll leave and go to all the smoke. Beg for me. No.
Oh.
But we love. Look,
love the
look,
pink couch.
I
Yeah.
thought it was important for us to have on camera so that our roomies know we've had to build this because they love us together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting us to shoot without one of us is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
as
I
we
was
learned,
not
as we
having
learned
it.
yesterday.
I know.
I really appreciate you guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate the relationship that we have. You both bring something so different into my life.
Yeah.
And now I'm obsessed. You know what I mean?
Aphiwe tells you, we love
getting
you so much.
emotional
Like
now.
even yesterday when we were looking for people to replace, I said to him, "Well, we're not doing Popeye. There's a Shamiso thing. We're not touching that.
Don't touch
it. You get what I'm
Like,
saying?
No.
So don't ever
Thank
feel
you.
some type of way, whatever. You are baby.
Yeah.
You are your age. We love you, babes.
I know.
Like, you know.
I feel it now. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, and the roomies love you too, ne?
Yeah, they do.
Who's welcome?
Okay, the girls, the gays, the thems, the theys, and the straight men if they behave. Because sometimes you guys misbehave. So you're always under review.
Yeah.
But do you read the comments though? They love you so much, the straight men.
I do read the comments. It's very nice and positive. Straight men just annoy me on Instagram Live because they join my lives and then they want to flirt. And it's like, Chief, you can't
But
do
you're
that.
hard.
I'm a baby. What's wrong with people flirting
What's
with
wrong
you
with
when you're
people
beautiful?
flirting?
No. My lives aren't the space for that. I like to talk shit with the girlies, with the
Yeah.
dollies, and you know the girls, the gays, the thems, the theys. Live, no straight men, whether you behave or not. Am I? But on YouTube, shout outs.
Yo,
Men
okay.
live.
Quick one. Breaking news. MacG, yes, it's not a promo, but if it's a promo, it's still fun. I'm taking money.
Okay, who paid you this time?
So
Let's
breaking
go.
news. Netflix just announced right now. Yeah, what?
Netflix paid you.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Guy, you know how much I miss Netflix money? Netflix used to pay us good, guys. These
Netflix
days they don't pay.
pay us.
But I did
But
explain. I
ne?
did explain the other day, Hore, platforms like about Netflix are not paying people like us anymore because now they can get the content for free from the TikTokers.
Ooh,
All they need to
yes.
do is just invite them to a party. They feed them food, give them booze. The kids are excited to be at a Netflix, Disney, what event.
Yeah.
And they don't care whether they're getting paid to be there or not, you know? A film pillar, I'm on some, when I'm here, value. You know, I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But guess what? We're doing it for free here at Reason.
yeah, and we want that money.
Yes.
Send it to us, please.
At some point. So yeah, Netflix just dropped a press release today announcing that they've got a new show called The Polygamist.
Oh.
You know, yeah, it's a new telenovela. So Netflix doesn't really have a telenovela. So it's a 20 episode series. So it falls into the telenovela mode and it's called The Polygamist. It's produced by Stained Glass. So Stained Glass is the same production company that does Uzalo. What else do they do? Yeah,
Just know
yeah,
Zalo
these other
Pay,
shows. Yeah.
Yes.
Right? It's 22 episodes that are going to start on the 12th of June. So it's got a very big cast of names that we might know and yeah, the new names
Is it
there.
mainly Zulu speaking?
Yes.
I know
If it's stained glass,
polygamy-
yeah, if it's stained glass, it's probably going to have a lot of Zulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Who's on it?
Yeah. Oh, so Gugu Kumete, you know Gugu Kumete. Zuma Mchali, we all know who Zuma Mchali is. And Kwanele Mteto, I love Kwanele, gorgeous
Love.
girl. Standwe Koroge, the legendary.
Yes,
Standwe
yes.
Koroge. Kenneth Nkosi. But the name that surprised me here is Celeste Ntuli. I haven't,
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
love
know,
it.
I
But remember,
love her.
she
She's
was
so
on
funny.
Isbaya, so
Yeah.
she
Oh,
had
yes.
So
Damn,
it's
I
almost like the same.
forgot.
I'm thinking maybe
Love
because
Celeste.
polygamy.
She was on Isiba, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good to see her coming back to acting. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's great for her. I'm a huge fan of Celeste.
Same.
I find her very funny.
And you
I've-
just said you don't like comedy.
We're getting there. And I've always rallied behind this thing. I've always thought, why has Celeste not hosted an award show? You know, I know in South Africa, we don't trust comedians to do award shows, to host award shows because we
Yeah.
want presenters, you know what I mean? But I think Celeste Ntuli presenting the SAFTAs or whatever would be such a vibe, you know what I mean?
True.
So
But she
yeah.
just
What
got
do
an
you-
award.
For what?
At the Savannah, the
Oh,
Savannah
okay,
Awards.
okay,
She,
okay.
she
The
got an
comedy
award for
awards.
yeah.
What did she win for? Best what?
I need to double
okay.
check that.
So, Phil, what are you hoping for from the storyline? Because I know you're big on storylines. Do you want the dark side of polygamy, the sad parts? Like, what are you hoping for from the show?
Polygamy is
My,
dark
my,
in
my,
anything.
look, my
Yeah,
expectation
it's
is
just a
here.
bit
Look, my
much.
expectation is here because already we already talking about polygamy. With how many shows have we had about polygamy? Like
Really?
Yes, we've got
Okay, not reality.
Mseleko, reality. But outside of reality, we've got this. There's a mini series that's on. What's it called? And it's actually very good. It's a comedy series. So for me, topics like that.
It's a bit boring for me.
Yeah,
especially
kind of
being
thing. You know what I mean?
Zulu.
So this one, I'm gonna leave it that we're gonna see it. Yeah, but
Yeah, for me as Zulu people, we're always being associated with things like polygamy. Like, don't we have any other stories
Other
to
stories.
tell?
no, but there's
So-
some good Zulu story. Guys, if you watch Shut Up Men Are Talking,
Shut up, men are talking.
No,
Shut Up Men Are Talking.
I've never watched
So
I've
it.
never even heard of that.
here's the thing. There's a guy called Chris Q. He was a writer on Isibai. He was also an actor on Isibai as
Okay.
well. Brilliant writer. Okay, he's brilliant in that I enjoy him in short form content. I feel like when he writes a long form like a masterpiece, whatever, he kind of loses the plot, but also channel intervention, interference, and all of that. Maybe it's what does that. But when it comes to writing, short stuff like a 13 episode, whatever,
Yeah.
I think he's the best, if not one of the best
Oh,
writers we have in
wow.
South Africa, right? So he's got this series that initially he shot it as a movie, right? And I think maybe he was trying to sell it and nobody was buying it, or maybe he just was just tired of the politics of the industry. And you know what he did? He chopped it up into episodes and put it on YouTube, and it became one of the biggest YouTube shows
Okay, I need to see that.
out of South Africa. It's called Men Are Talking. It's got Joanne Reinecke in the lead. It's a beautiful story. It's very Zulu. It's about this woman who her husband dies in the villages, right? And she has to deal with the patriarchy and how women now lose their sense of self, their sense of place within a community when they don't have a man within a household. And at some point, I don't want to spoil it for you guys,
Yeah.
but yeah, things happen.
Do we still watch it
But
on
is so
YouTube?
good.
Is it on
it's-
YouTube?
Yeah, I think the episodes are still on YouTube, but this past weekend, what he had done is that now he had to release the full video, the full movie, and about 24,000 people tuned in live to watch it. That's how big it is.
Oh, wow,
But
okay.
it's also good. I don't care about the views and all of
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
It is written well. It is so good. It's in isiZulu. So there are Zulu stories that when they are told right and they are told by the right people.
But I'm sure there's a
Beautiful.
polygamist couple in there somewhere.
Yeah, because it's kusemakhaya. It's kusemakhaya. But if the story is happening in Emakhaya, KwaZulu Natal,
yeah.
there's gonna be a man with
that's
more
our
than one
story, I
wife.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you because I can't remember the name. Sorry. Yeah. But remember there was that, was it a movie or a show about Xhosa boys going to the mountain? And it really upset the Xhosa community. So as
yeah.
Oh, it was a movie. It was
was a movie, yes.
Yeah, it was a movie done
What was
by
it called?
Inqeba, yes.
Inqeba.
Oh,
Yes.
so do you as a Zulu person feel like there are things that would upset your community?
No, I mean, like, it's Tembu. It's something that's very normal in the Zulu community. So, I mean, it's upsetting me, but not everybody
Yeah,
else.
it's
Everybody
a
else
lonely
is
problem.
Yeah, everybody else is fine with it. But I'm just so tired of Zulu men being associated with having like 3 wives, 4 wives. It's like we are, saying it's okay to do something like that, and from someone that has been there, your family stuff, polygamy, what, it doesn't necessarily work out the way that people portray it to be. And maybe some stories literally
So you want to see the
show
real side of it.
that part of it, yeah, that it doesn't work out the way that they portray it.
I mean, we
on
see it
TV.
on what's Utanda Nestembu.
Can I
It's falling apart.
It's falling apart, and I feel bad for everybody. Okay, not the man.
Do you actually watch it? Because I've never seen an episode of Utanderness Tale.
Really?
That
You
show
must be joking.
I swear on my
is
mother's grave.
good, but at the same time, we are enjoying something, but people are hurt. People
They
are sad. People are
hurt.
traumatized.
Kids.
Kids.
Oh, guys, the
Like
kids.
the son wants to be a polygamist, but he doesn't even really have a job. So it's too much on the woman that he's involved with, on the women that the husband is involved with.
And the husband says he's having a
The-
polygamous
he said,
thing
"Can I
because
have
he
a
wants more kids.
It's
And
not.
apparently this man doesn't have a medical aid and he's got this many wives. How is that working out?
No, I think it's just pure greediness.
true?
I don't like
Yes,
when
on the show there was an issue. I think at some point apparently he had gotten sick And there was an issue with medical aid that he didn't have medical aid or something like that. Yeah.
Jehovah.
I'm not
As a human being.
Yes, and one of the wives is like fitting the bill a lot.
Tobile,
you know,
from Housewives.
So I don't want.
Oh, I like
discredit-
Tobile. Is
Yeah,
that the one
she's
with the beautiful house with?
Yes.
Oh, I love
With
her.
the
Love her.
portrait,
Love her.
yeah.
love her,
No,
love
and
her.
I don't want to
Totally.
discredit people's cultures. I don't know the intricacies of being a polygamist, but at the same time, I'm like, don't say it's about kids. I think you just want multiple honeys. I'll never buy
Yeah.
the kid excuse. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That it's because I
Hey,
want
we
a
don't
lot
want
of
Gizo
kids.
to come here and attack you. Let's leave it.
How many wives does Gizo have?
I don't know. Does he even have a wife?
See,
He's too
exactly.
obsessed with the gays. He's too
Wh-
obsessed
why
with the
would
gays.
he
I'm
even be
wondering
talking about
if
marriage?
he-
Is that our inclination colleague?
Yes.
Oh, damn. What did he say about the gays?
Yeah, never mind.
No, didn't you see the
The
Sobisi
Sobisi
video?
video.
Listen, Khoshogi.
Yeah. But he's been saying a lot about the gays.
No, man.
Yeah,
leave
so
the
I
gays
don't
alone.
even know if he's
So,
married
yeah.
or he's got a wife. Whatever. Guys, you're no face, no case.
Guys, we can't be beefing our colleagues.
No,
First of all,
we're not.
Beefing,
we're
we're
not
just
beefing.
stating
No,
facts.
It's a story.
I saw on
Yeah.
all the smoke that Zile was panicked after I had my little crash out.
Yeah.
Because he thought I was mad at the spreading humors people.
Nah.
And I'm like, no,
Zile.
man, I'm not mad at you guys. I was talking about your guests.
Now you
so
have to
just
buy
to,
10 achas for that.
what does he like, Acha?
He sells
Acha.
Oh, fuck, really? Do the Maquinas come with it or something? What is Acha?
Yes.
And I love Acha. I can eat it like with a spoon.
There we go. Shamiso's gonna buy 10 tubs.
Okay, don't promise 10. Keep it
It's 100 and something, right? 110.
How much?
100.
Is that? 100. So it's 1,000.
1,000 rand. Is,
Okay,
Zila,
let's do 5.
I could do it. I could do it. You guys are paying me enough, so I could do it.
Okay, there we go. Shamiso's buying 10 tubs,
10 tubs of
and I'm
acha.
taking 20%. Thank you.
And I have to go distribute it because I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But no face, no case. Can I start?
Yeah, you start,
Go
babe.
ahead.
Oh, Sham.
Say hi, Kelly B. Hi, Ruby.
How's it, Ruby?
I even wrote their names on my hand, guys.
So you met some roomies.
Yes, so I was yesterday I was at
Kelly
Sandek
B and
Dumi and Kelly B. So yesterday I was at Sandek and the I don't know, I think he's like the manager or waiter there. But anyway, he came to me and he's like, I'm shaking right now. I love Read the Room. My sister and I are absolutely obsessed with you guys and all of that. So he showed us a lot of love. We had a long, great conversation. So that's why I just wanted to say shout out because the last Dreamy I had, remember, I didn't remember his name. So that's why I wrote it on my hand. But shout out to Dumi and Kelly B. And also Kelly B recently got engaged. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Kelly B.
You know what's funny? I
Yes.
was literally telling Ulondiwe, before we started shooting about the fact that I was in Melville and this young colored boy comes and say, "Are you the guy on that show with Shamiso?"
Ruby.
Yeah.
Ruby. Oh, the love is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
It really is. Thank you,
Yeah.
Roomies.
Okay,
Who's
cool.
next?
Mine is as I was speaking about Melville. So this young lady, so her name is Mbali. I can't remember her last name. Her name is Mbali. So I'm shooting her without her knowing right now because I wanted to give her a shout out and hopefully, having Film Pela talk about you will do something for your career. She is an amazing comedian. I'm not into comedy. I don't like comedy. Mina ngise Melville nje randomly
Yeah.
to meet a friend, and the friend is on some, hey man, it was a birthday yesterday. Come on, I didn't see you. Chill, But what are we gonna do? It's a Monday, it's boring. It's like, let's go watch some comedy stuff next door,
Okay.
And I get there and I was so thoroughly entertained. I left at 12.
So she was funny.
She was funny.
She is so funny. I hope I could remember her last name. But what I know is that Mbali who? Mbali Kutasa. Babe, you are a star in the making. I hope all your wishes with your career becomes true because I watched you and you've got talent.
Oh, that's so
God.
nice.
This no face, no case thing is giving shout outs.
Shout out to the Roomies. We have to show you guys love sometimes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, this is so nice. Okay, I can't beat
Next
the
time-
both of you guys.
Next time
This
you need to take me. You said I must take you to a concert, then you must
Yeah.
take me to comedy.
Did you take
When
him
would
to
I
a
ever go
concert?
to a comedy again?
I took him to a hip hop floor.
Okay, there we go. No face, no case. This is me at the hip hop floor leaving with Miss Prue and Sihle.
Yeah.
We were so lit. There was a tequila there that was being sold 1,800.
Yes, that's one of their
my
sponsors.
God.
It's
Strong.
it's powerful.
It's potent.
It's potent.
So Prue was falling on me. Like, we just had a moment there when we were walking out. It's like, oh my God, the night started off very slow.
Yeah.
But at the end of it,
It just
we
said,
actually had so much fun. So I just wanted to say shout out to DJ Speedster and shout out to Shamiso for inviting us.
Thank you so much for
To-
coming.
to
There's
the-
nothing like someone honoring an invite.
Yeah. I mean, I had.
You hear me how?
Yeah, Mohau. That nigga invited you.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
He was in Limps again.
Shamo,
so
how was
sorry.
tired?
Let me guess. Were you in Limpopo again?
This time I wasn't. But you see, I've been driving to Limpopo every week for like the past 2 weeks.
Why?
A lot of things. Weddings,
Girlfriend.
funerals.
Family.
No fynerals. Actually, good
You
things. Only
under
good
long
things.
distance.
No.
Oh, so
But
what
I'm
do you
sorry.
Weddings and
Tell
all
Lesego
sorts
happy
of
birthday. I'm out.
They love our ghost lady.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
cool. Yeah, no fun was had. So yeah, that's my no face, no case.
No, it was a vibe.
Wonderful.
Thank you so
Love
much for
it.
coming, guys.
Yeah.
Phil, you need to invite us to something because we did Londi's birthday. I
know
did
what?
hip hop floor.
Oh yes.
And now you.
And it was Phil's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, I'm too old. We're not doing that. Moving on.
Oh.
Invite us to something. Melville, something.
Your house, something.
You know?
Magwinyas with the archer, something.
Yeah, let's go to the hood, man. Like, let's go to meet.
You know, I haven't been in the
No,
hood in a while.
guys, there's a new disease. The one with the rats.
Yo.
Yeah.
What disease?
What's that got
I
to
ain't
do with the
going to
hood
no
now?
hood.
What do you mean you ain't going to the hood?
Because that's how you get the disease.
In the hood,
The rats.
the rats are everywhere.
What is it?
Rats in
Are they,
Alex.
are
Is
they
that
biting
Hunter?
the food?
What's it called? Hunter virus or whatever?
What's it? Hantavirus, ne?
Yeah.
Cancer virus. I have not heard about this. I feel so.
You know,
Yeah.
man. You know what?
So
It
someone
comes
came
from
with a boat cruise.
rat droppings. So
Yeah.
if you inhale,
Okay.
from the like, let's say maybe you're sweeping.
Yeah.
Rat's poo,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you inhale.
That's how you get it.
That's how
And
you
then
get it.
Die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
get
came
it, and then
via
you
a
die.
boat cruise via the Atlantic Ocean. There's no Atlantic Ocean in Joburg, right?
Yeah.
Do we have a harbor in Johannesburg?
No.
How did this patient get to Johannesburg from the Atlantic Ocean? We still have to find out.
So they came from Durban.
No, they could have came from Cape Town because the Atlantic is in Cape Town. Durban is
Oh,
the Indian
is
Ocean.
is the Indian
Indian
Ocean. Yes.
Ocean.
Where's the
Cape Town
Pacific?
is the Atlantic.
Damn.
So why did they not land in Cape Town and get treated in Cape Town then?
But maybe they didn't know they were sick. Maybe it took some time to show.
People were already dead in that boat.
People died.
I don't know. I don't know the details.
People
of
died.
It
Two
just
people
came out of
died, right?
nowhere.
2 people died. Two
people died.
I was terrified.
yeah.
Did they
Me and my
infect
friend were
someone
like, we're
before
gonna
they
die
died?
again. Where are the rats? That's
you
what I
guys
want to
get-
know.
did you guys-
Where
But now they
are
would think
those
like,
rats?
Kill the
there,
rats.
listen, there are rats in the north, eh? You'd be very surprised.
no,
This
no, I know, I
restaurant-
know. There's
Restaurants
rats
that we
everywhere.
go to, you'll be very surprised if you go to the back.
No, there's rats everywhere in South Africa. Why did they have to come here? Where are those rats? They are busy fucking other rats.
Okay,
Fucking.
you got.
Guys, how fucking rats travel?
What's up, man? It's like you're genuinely so scared. Like you're genuinely
Okay,
so
Ramotogela,
scared.
we're going to the hood. We're living happy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
please, guys, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when we send you snaps and videos of us, don't have FOMO.
I'll stay in the car. I'll stay in the car.
Don't have FOMO.
I'll stay in the car.
Because we're going to have such a nice
It's okay.
time. Do you know how nice Bride Meat and Savannah
Your
is?
way,
Yo.
nah. Not Savannah.
No, but what's the cool spot? in
Bride
the,
Meat and Champagne, Londiawa.
No.
what's the cool spot
Sometimes
though in the hood right now?
No, not even.
Actually, let's not talk about alcohol. Can someone sponsor us?
What's the coolest spot in the hood
Oh,
right now? Where
sorry.
do people go?
My aunt owns a place called One Something Something on Vilakazi Street.
Okay, and it's a
so
vibe.
it's still bougie, but
Okay,
it's
Vilakazi is
nice hood vibes.
Meat is also nice.
Meat is great.
Yeah,
Okay.
meat is great.
Sugar People, that's where we had the last hip hop floor, is also dope.
Okay.
So you can pick. We can go to my
Yeah.
aunt's spots.
I know meat
Yeah,
has
I-
champagne for 1,000. That's why I love it.
Champagne for 1,000. So that's cheap.
Yeah, bro.
How much is champagne usually?
At the
Yeah, I'm gonna yo. And by the way, Shem, oh yes, I love you so much. Do you know she bought like a tequila for 2.4, guys?
What at Soweto?
oh yeah,
Somewhere
there.
there, yeah, Shem. Oh, no, because I couldn't
he
drink
was
that day.
stressed.
Yeah,
He
I was
couldn't drink
stressed.
'cause
Yeah,
I had champagne there.
You understand? Yeah.
And then and I was like,
I don't
you
drink
know what?
champagne.
Let's just get a bottle of tequila.
Why, guys? I'm not sleeping with the boss for no reason. Why didn't
No,
you
man,
ask
we're
me?
there to support. Don't worry.
No, why didn't
No, you don't have
ask
to
me?
pay.
Yeah,
you
no,
don't.
no.
You don't
I
have to pay
paid.
for it. you didn't have to pay.
It's here. The card that I
paid, I
swiped
paid.
with is here.
No, man. No.
Yeah,
Listen.
literally.
It was a birthday present in a way because she was on some, why are you looking so whatever? I'm like, I don't want to drink,
Oh, so you drank the
Yeah, and then you had to
champagne
walk
and,
to the bar the whole time. I was
yeah,
like,
I'm like, no, you're not
guys,
doing that.
let's just get the bottle. And then
Yeah.
this crew was like, no,
Real
but
rich
I
bitch.
like the cordial. And I'm like, why don't we get the cordial as well?
As well, and bring it here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys, I was so out of it that I didn't even get to host you properly. Now
Don't worry.
No, you were having fun. It was your
It was my birthday.
Yeah, I posted you instead of Lesigo.
yeah, exactly. Because Vele, it's my birthday. When it's my birthday, it's my birthday. And
Yeah.
when it's his birthday,
Yeah.
it's my birthday. You know?
Oh, and yours is coming.
Do you guys know
Yes.
who Rosemary Zimu is?
Yes, it's the girl that
actress,
was on
Savage
that Netflix
Beauty.
Savage Beauty.
See
Yeah.
my guys. I like that you guys.
love
it.
Clear up.
Honored, we
Yeah.
honored.
She's got a new project coming out right now. That's gonna be on. Do we still call it Multi-Choice or Canal Plus, guys? Okay, Multi-Choice Canal Plus. So on that platform, and it's called I'll tell you right now. No strings attached.
Strings
Right.
attached. Okay.
So it's a from what I gathered from watching the trailers and the conversation. Have you seen Gone Girl?
yes.
So think Gone Girl, but the other way around. So there's the man who is too obsessed with the woman.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
so it's a psychological drama, whatever. She's a great actress, and
I wanna see that.
I think she's gonna do an amazing job on that. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, man. Oh, there it is.
I
There you
think
go.
we're doing great with dramas as well.
Yeah.
Here in SA, I like that the storytelling is shifting a bit.
Yeah, not the two families the whole time.
Yeah, and it's getting into like more serious drama.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Savage
Psych-
Beauty done?
psychological
But I mean,
drama.
you can be on more than one project, but I'm just asking, has that been concluded?
What is
Is another
Savage
season
Beauty.
coming?
Because I've watched the first
They're
season.
gonna have another season.
They have
Ain't
two
no way
seasons,
Savage
right?
Beauty is done.
It's
Yeah,
two
it's got-
seasons, eh?
No.
Yeah, it's got
Gap
two.
two.
Is it two? First one?
Yes,
Yeah,
two.
two seasons now. They're probably gonna get a third.
I'm sure.
It's a good show.
Too
and
good.
And here's the thing: Savage Beauty. It's on a what's that other show with the kids in high school who are not really kids?
Blood and Water.
Blood and Water. That one.
We're not really
What the hell, dude? Yeah,
Those
one of them
two
just had a
shows-
baby. So
In terms of South Africa, right? In terms of South African export, right?
Yeah.
Those two shows performed so well globally. Like
True.
Blood and Water was one of the most watched shows globally
Yeah.
in that
crazy.
genre. So yeah,
Where is Blood and Water?
it's coming back.
man.
Yeah, but they're moving to college. So a lot of the cast that you know from
Yes.
they're
Are we
not
gonna
be
get a
there.
new-
I think only the one lead girl is gonna take this story forward. So she's coming to Joburg or something
Yeah.
for college. So Blood and Water is no longer gonna be at Parkhurst
Are they
High
still
School.
in danger? Because every
You know
season
how
they're
it
just
is.
in danger.
There must be danger for us to watch.
Yeah, but how much more danger? You can't be in danger for so many years.
Yeah.
At some point, something must happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I follow it and I think it's an amazing show. But I'm like, okay, now we've discovered we sisters.
Yeah.
Now these kidnappers want to get us. Now my boyfriend's
Yeah, it never
lawyer
ends.
dad wants me dead.
It never
Now
ends.
people are following me. Okay,
Yeah.
and then what is the solution? I'm feeling like, what is the solution?
It's
Okay,
a
here's the solution,
drama.
Shams, ne? The solution is that SABC 2 at least has a documentary
Aye.
that you can watch.
Yeah.
That's a solution.
Do you think there's drama there? Carry on.
Go documentary. Aye, man. So SABC 2 has a documentary coming up, and you gotta appreciate it because you are a broadcaster and you are a radio broadcaster. It's about the legendary Wilson Binkosi.
Oh.
So they're doing a documentary to celebrate his life and celebrate his career and his
40
contribution.
years, right?
Thank you, my love, for the 40 years that he's given to the industry. Is
Because
that
he's been, at Metro for 30.
yeah?
No, he's been at Metro for 40. I think it was his
So he's
first
never
gig.
been in
He's
other radio
never
station?
been on another radio station.
Oh, is it? Wow,
my
interesting.
First
Yeah,
gig
we were with
Metro
them in Durban.
probably lost.
Yeah.
Oh no, hopefully not. Sorry.
Hey, Londi.
Not
but
yeah,
does
no,
that
but I
does,
mean, as in see it through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just finish there.
Yeah.
so Shams, does that suffice as an alternative?
As
to,
an alternative,
Yeah.
I definitely would love to watch something about Uncle Wilson. I think
Yes,
as
yeah.
broadcasters, we should all look up to him.
Yeah.
And he's also just a lovely person. I remember saying to my partner, I said, every time I see this man, because we were with him on a cruise, Travel Bella, shout out.
Yeah.
And then we were with him in Durban for
Yeah.
the awards. And I'm like, this man's always smiling.
Yeah.
But Lesego was like, that's just who he is.
And
It's
that's-
not like it's a front. That's who he is.
Oh,
You
and
know?
that
love that.
speech, babes, at the metros.
I don't
The
trust
speech
him.
that he made when he was being honored for, his time at the
Lifetime.
Oh, man. I think that was the most beautiful moment for me. Look, the Ihashlim Kloppe moment was cute. But the most beautiful moment for me at the metros was that
Wilson.
moment. So please put that video for people who haven't seen it, or we'll link it somewhere.
The voice of radio.
Metro FM employs and not a single person from Metro FM told me about this. Not a single person. I had unwittingly concluded that the people at Metro FM are not only my colleagues, but they're my friends. And tonight I get to know that I was misled by Tash. And I was misled by Tami Gubeni, Sisnada and everyone else. I have to say this. There are many ladies and gentlemen of the airwaves who came before me, on whose shoulders I stand so I can see where I'm going. Chief among them is one Cyril Bongani Mkulu, Kansas City of Ukhoze FM fame. Thank you, Matimwade. I will keep speaking your name. My siblings and I were taught and told to always say, please, when you ask for something, and once your wish, your request has been granted, to say thank you. If mom and dad were here, knowing them, mom would say to all of you, ngiyabonga bantu bami, ngiswele imilomo leti nkulungwane. It means thank you. Petty dearest, knowing him, would say, siyabonga bekunene ningatsinwa. And because they're not here, I would say it on their behalf and say thank you. I have to thank my Metro FM family in spite of themselves. I would still choose them over and over and over and over again. Let me tell you, even if Metro FM has signed me up for a year or two, it still would have meant the impossible had become possible. And so, thank you very, very much. And I also have to thank my family at large. All the houses and the children of Princess Tunu Sajamini of Mkazini. Siyabonga nina bekunene. And to everyone who prays for me, thank you very much. It is very clear, it is very evident that your prayers have been heard. And to my family, to all of them, thank you. And especially to my beloved Uvuila Kate Zamini. Her assistance washes me. And to all of you here, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm about to finish, believe me. To the listener, at whose pleasure I serve. Thank you very, very much for trusting my judgment as a broadcaster. Not everything I do on air is perfect, far from perfect. But the intention is perfect.
That's it.
The intention is complete.
Amen.
And to all of you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And to the SABC, thank you for the opportunity. I wish all of you well. I God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Let's talk about what do we think we're gonna see in the docu-series.
I don't think it's gonna
His
get personal.
journey,
Nah,
the radio,
I don't
he's
think
he's
it's
not
gonna
gonna
be
be personal.
because he's such a
I think it's
private
gonna be a
person.
career.
Yeah.
So you're probably gonna have other broadcasters, talking about his
about him.
contribution.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna get executives talking
Yeah.
about, his journey. And maybe might have him voice over the thing. You would say
Yeah.
this is where I started, whatever. I don't think he's the kind of person that would want his
Personal stuff.
family and
Personal
personal
stuff.
stuff because it's done him so well to not have.
To be
True.
private.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody cares about
No.
we want Wilson Binkosi and
That-
the voice.
that's a-
That's all we want.
I would
and that's
actually like
beautiful.
to see or get to know him,
Him,
through the
exactly.
documentary.
Hi guys,
That
I
actually,
don't-
guys,
not
I have
everybody's
a wife,
life
But
needs
it's
to
a
wife,
be
this
docu
many kids, or I
Like
have
we
Not
should
everybody's
document
life.
him, the come up, where
No,
he
guys.
studied, where he grew up.
Guys, sometimes you
those
open that door, and you invite unnecessary mess. I love that we don't know who Wilson Binkosi is married to. I love that we don't know his wife, we don't know his kids and all of that in terms of the public, right? I love that for him, And you remember when
How do
he
you,
had
sorry
some...
to
But
break
it's a
your word, how do you
docu-series.
When he had some
document
medical-
your journey without the
Without
people
that.
who are part of it?
Because
That's-
they make you
at
the
this-
person that you are
for
today.
example, there was a year where I didn't want to do. I'm not talking about me. I'm saying as
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
For example, if he's like, there's a year that I didn't want to do radio because I was so sad and worried because my wife was going through postpartum, for example. That's a part
I
of
don't
the
need to see the wife
journey.
for that to lend.
Oh, you just as in she can just be spoken
But I'm being
about
very... Guys,
or
we
referred to.
talk...
But for you to take it all the
Not
way,
everybody's
to
life has to be a
agree-
reality show,
But you
guys.
agreed to do a documentary series.
Yes, you can tell up somebody's story
we
without...
expect to see
We wanna
something we've never
document.
seen before.
Yes,
Something
you're
we
gonna
don't
see
know
that in
about
terms of
you.
his
Something we
career.
don't know
You're gonna
about
see
you.
that
It's
in
like a
terms of his
reality show.
career. You understand? You don't need to know somebody's personal life to get to appreciate their impact in an industry or appreciate the legacy that they've sent. No, you get what I'm saying? It's okay not to know who his wife is or who his kids are, whatever. But in a documentary, you can still tell a compelling story that opens up to people who believe in him or people who want to be inspired by him in terms of his career. You can find out how did he get to Metro. There are stories about him at Metro that you don't know. You don't know how maybe he was maybe close to being fired 5 or 6 times.
but-
This man went through a medical situation. You don't know how that impacted the fact that he got a
Okay,
contract.
okay.
And, there are so many stories that you can tell.
But will he be able to tell that story without involving his personal life?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Do we
Guys,
know how many
okay,
episodes
no. I need
it's
to
gonna
explain
be?
this. Wait. Guys, a documentary could be a day in the life of Londiwe. Or just one incident that happened.
There's no way my
in your
kids are
entire
not going
career.
to be in there.
Because
A
yes,
day in the
'cause
life of Londi.
Londi
It's
Help
like
me
my
here.
reality
Mom.
show.
Help
Like,
me here.
it's like
Are you on Londi side, Lawena?
Yes, because part of who she is, it's not all of who
It's
she
like
is,
my
but part of who
reality
she
show.
is a mom.
Yes.
That's part of her identity.
It's
so
a part
it's
of
like
my
if
identity.
you are a
It's what makes me
husband,
who I am.
But you
if
can
you
do a
are a
documentary about
father-
somebody's life and focus only on one thing, and it's still a compelling documentary.
but we
what if
know
people
that
complain?
stuff.
We know that stuff. We
We
know
know you
he's
the
done well on
legendary.
Metro. We know
We
that.
know you legendary.
It's like a
but
reality show. People complain when you show them something they know already about you. It's like my show. People are expecting me to talk about my braid and be like, okay, so guys, I'm going to work today. I'm doing a photo shoot with Mang. Now I'm at Read the Room. Kanti, that's not what my reality show is about. It's about my reality, what I wake up and do every morning. I wake up, I pray, I go see my kids, I do this, I do that. That's what I feel like a reality show or a docu-series should be about. When you accept to do that, when you sign that contract, you are signing your life away to the public. That now I'm allowing people into my life.
And
So
documentary is even deeper than a reality show.
it is.
reality, at least, is a bit. Not that a documentary isn't curated, but
Yeah,
documenting your life.
They can even say things that you won't say, like an article, and other people might talk about it and comment about it in your actual docu-series.
So yeah, when he started at Metro, I didn't like that guy.
All I'm
you
saying
know what I mean? It's
is
not
the minute you
it's
sign
supposed
that-
to be
template
curated.
for
when you sign that
documentaries,
contract, you have no control.
you can tell the documentary in whichever way, whatever. One. Number two, all I'm saying is I like the fact that I don't know Wilson Binko's personal life. It's okay, and it's
probably
okay.
more peaceful
You
'cause
understand?
he's
There are certain
so
people that I know
famous.
too much about their lives, and it has ruined
It's ruined everything.
everything.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So that's
But
that's all I'm saying.
Don't you think that sorry to break your word,
It's fine.
people feel that way about us, for example?
Yeah.
That like you're on a podcast now. I actually liked you more. When I see negative comments, it's always they liked us more before they heard us speak.
That's
Okay.
me.
So even though you're not showing your life, don't you also sometimes feel like you are basically doing the same thing to Uncle Wilson, which is that maybe I'll revere you more if I don't know anything about you?
I hear what you're saying, and it's a fair point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my reverence to him has nothing to do with where he's placed, because he is Wilson Binko's, right? But I'm saying that a story being told about him without revealing his personal life, to me, is still a compelling story.
Oh, okay.
And it's still that's the point that I'm making.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? To answer that in another way, also, is the thing, I think not everybody is meant for the spotlight in that way. You understand? There are certain people that are meant to be seen, heard, all the time, and that's fine. It works for them. There are certain people that are put in boxes that they don't want to create for themselves. A lot of people have put you in a box that they felt that you fit in, right? And the moment you stepped out of that box, it made certain people uncomfortable. You understand? No, I liked you when you didn't have an opinion to share.
Yeah.
I love it. That's not a you problem, that's a them problem, right? But here's the thing, juxtapose that to what we're seeing with what you just shared right now with No Face, No Case. There are other thousands of people out there that are like, wow, I love watching you. I love, seeing this side of
Yes.
you where you actually have an opinion, where you actually
Yeah.
are not just a girl with tattoos or whatever, you're actually a smart person with opinions that matter.
I feel you. No, I feel you. I hear you.
What on?
Sorry
What
that I
on?
cut you off. I'm
No,
done.
no. It's been settled.
Has the matter been settled?
Yeah, I mean, let's wait for the docu-series.
Yeah. No,
And
we're done with
and
that.
see
Yeah.
what he has for us.
I
because
can't
clearly
wait.
all of us
I'm
have,
good.
different...
Yeah, listen, the Homecoming one, Homecoming is extended with extra episodes. It's fine, resharp. So Homecoming is a telenovela.
No, it's for
You
five-
love telenovelas.
Yeah, so they've added new
It
more
is for
episodes.
once a week now, from once a week to 5
No, they've
times a
added
week?
more episodes. So now
Okay.
you're gonna play like every weekday, every weeknight at
Yeah.
whatever time that is playing. I think this is me doing that thing that I do that gets us into trouble or gets us into the right books, right? I actually think that Canal Plus is trying to phase out some of these shows. Yeah. So they're trying to phase them out so that they can, put on new
So it's not
content
that
or whatever.
people want to watch the
yeah,
show
so
more?
yeah. Because I doubt that Homecoming is gonna get another season.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I think they're just trying to get the episode.
You know,
done
when Phil
quickly.
says something,
Yeah,
it
Yeah, it is what it is.
You said
Doesn't-
it Showmax, and there was
yeah.
you said it with Showmax, and you said it with what else did you?
Yeah,
you
I don't
cursed
know
someone
anything, guys.
else.
Yeah, I'm just right
Oh,
now. I'm just
Chappelle,
guessing.
Rowan. Naledi Aphiwe, Phil spoke about you last week, so I hope everything is.
No, but it was a good thing with her. We're advising a younging, you know what I mean? And I
Yes.
hope, and I'm glad that she didn't take it the wrong way. She didn't go on her socials and swear at us or anything like that.
I'm
But Martha was his
surprised
kids.
because you can't swear the
Yeah, because it came
legendary
from a
Black
rights page.
Lady Smith Black Mambazo.
Yeah.
So who are we?
Yeah, but
Ish.
yeah, I'm glad that she seemingly received it well, and we offer that as well with this platform, where we are able to share opinions that are not only serving us, but they're serving other people within our industry in terms of the advice. We've been working in the business for quite some time. There are certain things that we know. Well, I'm not saying we are experts.
I'm going to be
in
10
any way.
years next year, and I'm going to be 29 next year.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but you've been in the business. You were a kid presenter. You know the industry. You know
Yeah.
all of what's happening behind the scenes and all of that, right? So your opinion does have value. It does carry something. So yeah, man. And I'm sorry, guys. The reason why I was calling her pure all the time is because I didn't want the confusion because there are too many ladies right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to start another thing. Okay, where I agree you got these people they clip farm again. So somebody
Yeah.
was gonna clip farm that and then
You
next
don't
thing you
know
know they
who
think I'm
they-
talking about another lady that I'm not talking about, and that's
Yeah.
my girl, you know what I mean? So I kept on saying Aphiwe. I know that her
Who's your
name
girl?
is the other Naledi.
Which one?
The presenter Naledi.
Oh.
Yeah, she's my girl. I know her.
Oh.
We're not friends like that. We don't hang out together, but she's my hi boo. Why are you asking it like that? No, I like her. Like I was on a trip, a brain trip with her. When was it? Cape Town Carnival. You'll find the date there. And we had a great time. We went to the club, we partied and all of that. We're cool.
I'm happy for you.
Aye, man. And you know what? You know what else I like about him? In terms of the industry, I know. In fact, I critiqued her show. And I was very honest and I didn't hold back. And she didn't take it personally. You know what I mean? And she was on some actually thank you for saying that. Thank you, for pointing out those things. That show yeah, big brother. And I was very anyway, moving on. Some girl that we know.
How am I not supposed to find out?
His
What's this
friend.
about?
His
We talk about
bestie.
Naledi Mulela.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I like Naledi. I have no like moving on.
That's why I said I'm happy for you.
Oh, now it's gonna be like we're trapping Phil to always
How
talk about
about
his friends.
And also, I've been in this
Yeah,
business
with
for more than
another guy,
20
he was
years. So
jogging.
I know a lot of people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm acquainted with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm over explaining. Why are you making me over explain things now?
Yeah,
Right, so you feel like the show is gonna get phased out.
Yeah, the show's gonna get phased out, but yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah, it's a wrap.
Loni, you look gorgeous.
Oh, okay.
Were you watching the Met?
You know why? Because I was watching the Met Gala.
Were you
And I
inspired or
thought if they're not going to
disappointed?
do it, I might as well do
Yes,
it.
yes.
What was the
Because
theme?
this year the theme was costume art,
Costume
but
art.
the dress code was fashion is art.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was an expo, not sure if I should call it that. It was a press preview of the Met Gala before the actual event, right? Where they explained the theme and what it's about. So the theme was about the guests expected to treat their bodies as a canvas, right?
Okay.
So they were supposed to express their relationship with fashion through their garments, right?
Okay.
So we had...
Wait, before we get to the looks,
Yeah.
right? I just wanted your opinions. Gore. Do you guys feel this year they adhered to that? Did they meet the moment?
No.
Okay.
I feel like we were excited since 2016. This has been like one of the best themes
Yeah.
ever. All of us were excited. Everyone understood the theme and what it's about. Obviously, the fashion has to translate, through your body, use your body as a canvas. Very easy. Sounds very easy. But easy can also be translated, in many ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're saying I must treat my body as a canvas,
Do you think people took it too literal or?
some people did, like Heidi Klum.
Who's this lady in the
She
jeans?
was literally a costume. You're going to get there, though.
Yes.
Some people did treat their bodies as a canvas. Kim Kardashian, she did go there all the way, with using like that structured body art,
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody looked so different.
Yeah.
Because obviously they were expressing themselves through fashion, but in the same breath, was it on theme? No.
Okay. So I'm not really into fashion in that kind of way. But what interested me around the conversation of the Met Gala, right, before we get to the looks, was the issue of people having a problem with Jeff Bezos and his wife. What's her name?
Oh,
Laura
no.
Sanchez,
Of course
right?
you're going to go there.
What did she?
No.
Them being one of the investors of the fashion.
They were the headline sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the event, and I think Zendaya pulled out because of that. There are a few celebrities who pulled out
Yeah.
who were meant to be at the
Oh,
event.
and I would have
whatever.
loved to
And
see Zendaya.
what about-
Yeah,
no,
she
if you let
pulled
me
out.
land, you realize how we are on the same page. Because here's the thing: it's not a negative thing that I'm about to say, right? I understand how people have an issue with billionaires now infiltrating every aspect of our lives and all of that, right? I get that, but what annoyed me about this whole thing was the fact that, guys, the world is so blend right now. Can we just have one night in jail? Even if it's rich people doing silly things.
Yeah.
Just one day in jail of joy. And for me, things like the Met Gala are joyful things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We understand that there are problems in the world. We understand that there's the war in Gaza. There's
True.
the Strait of Hormuz situation happening. We get that. We diseases. We get
Yeah.
that. But the world is just so devoid of joy right now. We've sucked joy out of everything. Can't we just have one moment in jail, guys?
So you feel like people are being too woke?
Yes, not too woke. I don't want to say too woke because what they are protesting for makes sense. Do you understand? So I don't want to say they are too woke because would be disrespectful to the causes and the issues that they have with it. All I'm saying is, guys, Met Gala is just one Sunday, one weekend in May.
Yeah.
You understand? Just a little joy, Nyana, because it makes a lot of people so happy. A lot of people who love fashion, a lot of people who love celebrities, they get so happy. Just one, how you want to You know what I mean? Because there's no color in the world, blend. Now concerts, like these things that used to excite us, the concert, whatever, are not happening anymore because brands are not putting money behind this. You understand? We need joy back. Give me joy back.
And
Go ahead, my
they're
love.
fundraising for young designers.
Yeah.
So there's also that. Maybe they needed him,
Yeah.
as a big fundraiser of the function.
Yeah.
So
But
Yeah.
I mean, regardless,
Sorry, hey,
it's
let's go
important
ahead.
for them. It's important to stand for something,
Mm.
you know. So I hear you, but I also hear
Hear them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mara,
So-
give me joy.
Give me joy. Looks.
The looks were not giving me joy. But I want to start with Kim Kardashian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like she was on theme,
Yes.
but the look just didn't eat the way it was supposed to, right?
Okay.
She ended up giving superhero as opposed to, giving fashion is art.
Yeah.
I get what she was doing because she worked with Alan Jones and Whitaker, Malum. They normally do like even the Batman suits and the Catwoman
Oh,
suits.
damn, okay.
So I get why she worked with them so that she can get the whole structure of the body right with the fashion, because they've also worked with Marc Jacobs to do a line. Like many designers go to them when they want, the body, expressed in the right way through fashion.
Okay.
So I understand why she went with them, but also I feel like the design could have been worked on a bit more.
I think Kim, first of all, she's just fucking hot. So sometimes it's very hard to see if something's nice or not because I'm like, you Kim K. But at the same time, the only thing or my only note is that Kim, it's like you want to be sexy all the time.
Yeah.
As in, even what was the last year's theme where they were kind of doing suits and
Yes.
you remember that
the
her outfit?
Gawkin, what,
Yes,
what.
and it's like you could have maybe
just double
leaned
check.
into something baggy for once or something, but even in a theme that's centered around suits and stuff,
Yeah.
you still needed to be bodycon.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I
don't mind that. I feel like this was her theme to thrive. Because
I think she usually
for
does well,
once
but-
they said the body is fashion and fashion is art. And she could have used her body as the art. But I feel like that open part in the front, it was so unnecessary. I feel like she could have done more at the bottom. I love the top.
Yeah.
I love it. The hair, stunning.
I love when she's blonde.
Yeah, I love that she used her body as the arts, but also she used it in the wrong way. It was very underwhelming for me. Like, I wanted to love it so much when she posted the whole concepts thing. Like, it was very well thought through, but it didn't translate the way that she wanted it to on the carpet. It was very bland, very dry. Legs are out, yes, good and well. But, I mean, let's go to SA. Tyler.
Tyler. Oh, the face card, darling.
Yes,
Face card, darling.
Tyler's face was eating everybody at the carpet.
Yeah.
Can we say that? The hair was wet and she wore Valentino, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think the look was a bit reference from J-Lo. I'm not sure, but it looks like one of J-Lo's iconic looks. Remember the flowy
Versace
dress,
Oh,
the blue
yeah.
one.
Okay.
It felt like a reference of that, but when she explained it, she said she wanted to look like a peacock. It was the designer's idea, Valentino's idea, to look like a peacock, because I stayed up all night to watch these interviews.
I love Tyler.
But the only problem I
Please
had
can
with
that
her
be on
look,
the record?
Ay,
yes, we all love
manay.
Tyler.
We love everything.
The only thing I had a problem with was her shoes. Body banging,
Okay.
face, AIDS, yes. The shoes. And I feel like, they could have done more with her body and her face. The bottom, not so happy about. I feel like all the designers got tired when they got to the bottom half of the dresses.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like those shoes.
The also critique that I can maybe give is that this after the Balmain thing with the scent dress, that was
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
fire.
outstanding.
I
2024.
I think this for me is too simple-ish. From that elevation to I needed more. I needed her to give us a Rihanna moment.
Yeah.
A Rihanna. Remember Rihanna
Oh, which
with
had
that
that big
yellow,
yellow
whatever.
dress.
So this
That
is
was
something
fire.
that I expected Tyler in, but I'm not a fashion guy, so she still looks beautiful, whatever. But this is not for me in terms of Met Gala. It's
Yeah.
not giving wow moment, right? But oh my God, whoever did her makeup and hair, pay them more, my girl.
Oh my
pay
God.
them more.
And it
give them
helps that she's a natural beauty. My God, look at that blush.
I want to see
Jesus
a
Christ.
look that,
See, I love the top.
yeah, and the body shimmer as
They
well.
could have just kept it at silver or whatever.
I actually want to see someone who you feel killed the theme, so I understand what it's supposed to look like.
There's no one.
Are you done? Because
there's
I'm not done.
Oh,
There's so
okay.
many
There's no one
people we
that
have
you
to
were
go
feeling.
through.
All right, cool.
Then we had Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, Naomi
the
Osaka,
tennis
yeah,
player.
yeah.
Oh,
She
yes.
was on theme, right?
Okay.
But it was the fitting for me, and also the surprise elements didn't give like that wow factor. It was like, okay, we get it. The assignment was met, but did you deliver? There we go. Also, it took them time to take it off. Boom.
Okay.
But that's beautiful.
It's stunning.
It's not
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
But
not.
it's-
It's not a reveal. It's not. You're
like
not
it's
getting.
not a.
Yeah, there was no need for the
Yeah.
reveal.
It was very underwhelming, but I get it.
Who's that lady? Janelle Monáe.
Janelle actually.
No, I was
had-
actually talking about the look that she did before. When she
Even
did the
this
reveal.
year,
This year,
even
she had
this year,
another reveal this
she,
year.
No, she didn't have a reveal, but the dress was outstanding. It looked like a landscape of technology.
Oh, okay.
With the
green.
greens,
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah, I
the
think I saw
butterflies
that.
on her were actually moving on
Right.
the dress.
Oh, so it's like a
yeah,
battery-powered
Chanel,
dress.
yes, Chanel always eats down.
Yeah, no, she does.
She doesn't really care to look pretty or beautiful on the
Yeah.
carpet.
creative.
She is a creative, and she is one person that I know understands what fashion is art is. Can we go to Heidi Klum, guys?
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Because
she
I
took
respect.
the literal meaning of the theme.
Yeah. I respect the.
She
I
likes to
respect
do
the commitment
costumes.
from
Let me show
her.
she likes to
I'll
do
just show you.
costumes.
Yes, that's what she did.
Like,
A
because
costume.
even her Halloween is
It's
crazy.
worse. No, but this is what.
Oh, hell no. What the fuck? What the hell?
That is not
Why?
fashion. That is not fashion to me. That is Halloween.
And
Straight
she's
up
great
Halloween.
with Halloween. She once
She-
dressed up as a worm. And it was really creepy.
Yeah, she's costume art. We get it. She's the theme. But is she the dress code? No.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
didn't say they should dress as statues.
Why is Katy
We
Perry wearing
get that
this
she
mask?
wanted to be a statue so bad, but
No.
I mean, we couldn't even recognize.
Katy-
Yeah, Katy Perry was also horrible. It's fine. She had grills under the thing. That was her reveal.
Yeah.
Hated everything. I hated everything. The fact that I did not sleep. I
Yeah,
waited
you were
for these
mad.
looks.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I passed out for 2 hours before Rihanna walked the carpet and before Beyonce. But when I woke up and I actually saw their looks, I was not impressed as well. Rihanna, Tiana Taylor, Beyonce. Those were the names that I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
And I was
And you feel
so,
that they did not live up to.
it was such a letdown.
Yeah.
Tiana was tussle crazy. She
Yeah.
went
I'm
there.
surprised that she didn't kill it because she always kills it.
You know,
So-
I'm shocked at Tiana. Beyonce,
Maybe you get
not
tired
really.
of killing it all the time, and you're just like,
But not for the
But
Mets.
you'll always have hits and misses, guys. You
Yeah.
know, especially
Yeah,
if,
all of
I
if you're
know.
a risk taker, especially if you are a fashion
I
risk
know.
taker. But for me, not the Met Gala this year. What excited me was actually the theme. Now you actually confused me. Go na le theme, go na le Working theme and what?
And then,
Theme and the dress code.
Oh, dress code. So I don't know
what the
how
fuck
that
is the
relates.
difference? I mean, yo,
The
sorry.
theme of the night.
Let me not
You know,
swear.
that's when you should look more into what you're supposed to dress like, right?
Okay.
Costume art. Okay, fine. That is the basis
I'm saying, what's
of
the
it.
difference between
But-
theme and dress code?
Yeah, that's the base, right?
Theme is what the vibes.
The
As
whole
in-
night is going to be based on that.
this.
The statues, remember, this is a fundraising event, right? There's statues, there's paintings, mostly statues, right? That are being auctioned on the night. That is the theme of the night.
Okay.
But what are you supposed to be coming dressed as? Fashion is art.
Cool. Yeah. So when I heard that fashion is art, whatever, I was very excited because I love history. Like I did history in high school. I'm a
too.
history, whatever. So I was very excited to see how a lot of fashion people are going to interpret this fashion is art thing. And I'll have to say I was very impressed with this lady, Emma Chamberlain,
Oh, she.
because
Wow.
with this dress, she's referencing a Van Gogh painting. I don't know if you've got
her
it.
body was the canvas.
But it's not too literal.
Yeah.
You understand? So can we show them the
like
painting?
Heidi was too literal.
Yeah. When you
Yeah.
watch the painting and you watch her,
Oh, that's my girl. Don't show her yet.
So do you think they get sent like a mood board
Yes.
when you get invited?
Yeah. There's even
No,
a
but-
brief, like all of that.
Who did
from what I understand is, look, so if you are invited to the Met, right? They invite you and you have to pay 100,000 rent as an individual if you
For
want
a
to go as an
table.
individual, right?
Yeah.
But fashion houses can book tables, can get tables there for $350,000
Damn,
or something like that, and then they will
They
invite their own
decide who they wanna
celebrities.
dress.
Yeah, for
Oh.
that. So the other person
Wow, that's
is Rachel Zegler. Do you have Rachel there? Rachel Zegler, and Rachel Zegler is referencing the execution of Lady Grey.
oh wow.
Yeah, so
okay.
this is a painting that was done by Paul.
A lot of people did paintings.
Yeah.
Even Law.
And if you see those
I was
pictures and
gonna
you see
say,
it
who-
properly,
Who
Even
did
Law.
Law dress since the
Yeah.
guy wasn't there?
He didn't dress anyone.
Oh, but
Did
did he
he?
go?
no, he just
I
went by
heard
himself. He didn't
dressed-
go as a
Oh,
stylist.
But he
Yeah.
went
Oh.
himself.
Yeah. So Law falls into what I was going to talk about in terms of there were a lot of like black entertainers who referenced black art, and I thought that was very beautiful. Some of the dresses were not really that. Yeah, like I mean, Angela Bassett looked very basic, but
Oh, most
the
of
story
them.
behind it is that she's referencing a painting by a black, painter. And I love that. I love that when we show up and we are able to represent, in
Yeah.
our way. But yeah, you see, that's Angela Bassett with the painting.
Oh.
That she
Yeah,
referenced.
horrible dress.
But whatever.
Yeah, but
it's
you know,
not-
I hate it when the reference
Yeah.
is something that we are more excited about than the actual dress. Because at the end of the day, you have to walk the carpet.
Yeah.
It's we get the story, we get why you're wearing the look, but how does it translate on the carpet?
Yeah.
Because at the end, it comes down to that.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I think Rachel Zegler with the execution of Lady Grey did very beautifully. It looked beautiful. It looked modern. I think Ulona Emma Chamberlain looked gorgeous.
Yeah, Emma looked amazing.
with the Van Gogh painting.
Yeah, and
I
then we
think-
had Enoch.
This is gonna
Yeah.
sound
Oh.
hypocritical.
Enoch was one of my favorites. Yeah.
This is gonna sound hypocritical, but I also don't like when you are wearing something that you have to explain.
Yes.
Like Emma, I don't need the story about Van Gogh.
Exactly.
She looks like art. Fairly.
There we
Do you know what I
go.
mean? So now when there's multiple slides in the carousel and you're explaining that, and like I said, I explained an outfit just last week, but that was a fuck up. But I'm just saying, like when there's now slides where it's like this is the painting that the dress is supposed to.
Yeah.
I feel like when you look at it, it must just land.
Yeah.
Like Emma's dress.
Yeah, but also you need to understand that events like this don't
Have a
just serve
story.
a one kind of, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they
Like
have
for
a
instance,
story.
I'm not a Met kind of guy, but when I heard it's
Yeah,
art,
there's
this
always a
fashion,
story.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, and that's
Yeah.
how I found those two things. And I was very excited to share them because those are things that I
Yeah.
can reference and I
Yes.
know. I when I saw Rachel Ziegler, I immediately knew what that was.
Yeah.
You know, but somebody who's not interested in history like that, who's not
Doesn't
interested in
know.
that,
Doesn't
wouldn't
But that's
know
what the
and wouldn't
Met is
care.
about.
Yeah.
With every look, you must look it up. Like, what is
What
the
is
look
it
about?
about?
What made them dress that way?
She's so stunning.
That's
what
why
the
with
hell?
Enoch, this was stunning.
Oh
because
my God, the
this
makeup.
referenced so many statues.
yeah.
Michelangelo with the tears.
Yeah, like what?
You know, wow.
Can I say something, guys?
Yes.
Controversial.
Did you
Is it
see her
controversial?
hair? Did you see her hair? She looks like an actual
Yeah.
statue.
Oh my goodness. That is beautiful.
Oh,
Sure.
this was one of my favorite looks.
What a
This girl excites me, and I know Olendria. They excite me in this hore. There's been an argument that some people make that is never received well, and I understand it. Where, especially Black Americans, who will say that why is it that when they are putting Black representation in fashion, it's always the girl that we as Black people will not think she is the prettiest. You know, it always has to be the darkest girl. It always has to be the girl with quirky looks or whatever, right? It doesn't sound nice because everybody's beautiful in their own unique way, right? But let's not be woke and just be real. You understand? There are certain aesthetics that are, you're like, okay. What I love about this girl, Anok and Ulundria, they shut down that conversation because gorgeous dark-skinned girl.
They are
in
stunning.
whatever way. And they're not gorgeous in a Eurocentric way. You understand? Even in an African-centric way, they still, are gorgeous. Face cut on point.
Body.
Body point. In terms of their fashion as well and how they take care of how they look and
Their
how they represent
representation,
themselves.
yeah.
Because it's easy to call somebody, oh, you are just made. Look at Olandria, for instance, right? I didn't know who that girl was because I don't watch Love Island, whatever, right? I didn't know who she was. But the first time I saw her on the red carpet and I started wanting to see what she does, you go to her content. It's intentional. She wants to be that fashion girl.
Yeah.
She wants to belong in these spaces. She wants to see what I'm putting in the work. That's why I was surprised. Apparently, she was
got
supposed to walk
cancelled
and
from
she
coming.
got pulled. I don't know why. But yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
No, colorism is a real thing.
Yeah.
Even saying like gorgeous dark-skinned girl, there shouldn't be a complexion. Gorgeous girl.
That's
You
it.
know what I
But
mean?
it is. It's that.
I hate when people are like, oh, she's a dark beauty.
For
And
a
it's like,
dark
why
beauty,
can't
she
she
looks
just
gorgeous.
be beautiful? Why do you have to preface it with that? Because with that comes the implication that it's some unique thing for a dark-skinned woman to be beautiful.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, just compliment the girl. She's
Yeah,
just a
she's
beautiful girl.
That's it.
As
Not
all
for
girls-
a dark skin.
Yes, as all girls are beautiful, a dark-skinned girl, light-skinned girl, whatever, she's just a beautiful girl. Because no one will say, oh, Shamiso's a beautiful light-skinned girl. You know what I mean? Or a light beauty.
Oh, but that's
You
been
know?
said
But
before.
you used to say,
That's
my
been
yellow
said
bones,
before.
guys. Where does yellow
That's been
bone come
said
from?
before that for a light skin, she's not that pretty. Or for a light skin, you know?
We need to, but the thing is, we need to, number one, correct that. And then number two, what did I want to say? Oh, number one, we need to correct that type of language. And
Yeah.
then number two, I feel like everyone is beautiful because of how they look. As in, someone might be like, oh, Mang Mang's not pretty. She's just light-skinned. And Mang Mang, if she was light-skinned, she'd be pretty. Part of what makes you look attractive is your skin tone. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think if I took my complexion and put it on someone that now they'd suddenly, that suddenly be pretty. Because you're beautiful the way that you are. You know what I mean? So it's not like, but I do obviously acknowledge that there are privileges. And that's why I'm like, I don't even like when people, light-skinned women, complain about, oh, I used to get bullied for being light-skinned. It's like me saying I used to get bullied for having hazel eyes. Is that a real chat? Do you know what I mean? Acknowledge your privilege and empower those who are not in that position.
Then I guess why
There's no
some people
light-skin
say-
bullying. Fuck that, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to invalidate light-skinned women's
Well, there is.
experiences.
You know,
but it's
you I can't speak on something that I've never experienced. If anybody else has experienced it, then it is a real thing. Because this is why people then say you are beautiful for a dark-skinned woman. Because normally beauty is associated with people that are lighter. But sometimes you can't say it's privilege because sometimes being pretty is not a privilege. Sometimes people say you're dumb because you're pretty. There's a lot of connotations that come with that, you know? So you can't just now assume that someone hasn't been through something because they are perceived to look better than others. Am I making sense?
No, I hear you. That's what I'm saying. It's not to invalidate anyone's experience because, like I said, I mean, as a kid, literally this one girl that used to walk me home from creche used to be like, your eyes are light because they're rotten, for example. But I know I have beautiful eyes. You know what I mean? So I can't now make that a story and be like, oh my God, I used to get bullied for having beautiful eyes. Like that's, so it's not, it doesn't, I'm not invalidating like my experience. That's just an example that I can apply to myself. But at the same time, that's why people say that Black people can't be racist, because Black people are a marginalized and oppressed group. They do not have power over white people. So you can't be racist. Same way I just feel like light-skinned girls, maybe someone said something when you were growing up or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, you are the privileged group, and for that reason,
So you are the spec, so you can't.
But we can't measure it according to that.
It has
because
to be
they are
because
spec.
the experience for the masses
it's like
is different.
For me, when I say growing up was tough for me because I had a big bum and big hips growing up. Someone would be like, "Oh, what do you even mean?
What's the complaint?"
You know, I was being bullied. Like I look like a grown ass woman and I'm a child. So.
And
someone might
sexualized.
look at that, yes,
Yeah.
and sexualize. Someone might look at that and say, "Oh, Ulondi just wants us to talk about her bum. She's privileged because she's had it, and we had to get BBLs done when we grow." And it's like, no, this is a real experience that I had to go through as a young girl. You know, so no one can now take that away from me and say, "I because you know your one is not that bad." Who measures that?
Yeah.
Who measures ukuthi it's like sin. It's like measuring sin. It's like what Winnie Mandela said. Like who sits there and says, "Oh, but this sin is worse than this one." Who knows that? Like if it makes me feel uncomfortable, unhappy, then already it's horrible for me. It's a horrible experience. Huh?
Non dependent, all natural. Never mind. Moving.
Yes. Yeah, but
You
no
didn't get it, Jamie. You didn't
all
get it.
natural. No, because I was getting so emotional. I didn't
no,
think it was
man,
on Ngoma
yeah,
you know,
no,
in the. But no, all natural. You
I'm
know?
sorry that you went through that, but now that you're a grown-ass woman, you're a fine-ass woman. So I'm glad that it's there. You know what I mean?
Laba bebengceka, eat it.
But,
Anyway.
you know what I mean? But that's what I was actually
Okay,
trying to say
so what
about,
else do you have? Good
that's what I was
fashion.
trying to say
Yeah.
about Kim Kardashian, though, is the
Yeah.
fact that, like, for example, I went and got surgery.
Yeah.
I have a great ass.
Yeah.
But I don't dress in BBL attire every day.
Yeah.
Most of the time you see me, I'm in baggy clothes. You know what I mean? So Kim just gives me, her fashion sense has always given me, I mean, she's great, but it's always given me, I just got my body done.
Can I ask?
But she's allowed.
You don't have to answer
She's
if you don't want to.
celebrating her body.
No, shout out, but sexy all the time, even if
So
she
why
never
do you
wears
get the
suits.
body then? Why do you get the body? It's like this
No, I
other
love
funny
to show it
video.
off.
This other guy said a BBL is supposed to be on a trip international. It's not supposed to be bomokasi chili. That kills me.
I think getting the surgery actually made me a bit more, not self-conscious, but I'm like, when I first got my body done and I healed, I was like, I can't now, because I've never dressed revealing or skimpy. So I'm like, I can't now overdo the skimpy because it's like, you got your body done, now you dress differently. But there are days where if I go out to my man's gig, trust me, I'm in the tightest, shortest.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
But
But it's
Why did you get it done?
Shams, I was about to ask for flat. Were you like flat? Because you don't have like your BBL as we now perceive them in South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Why? What did you? Were you flat? Why did you need it? I don't understand.
No, I always had a cute little booty.
Yeah.
But I have always been a skinny girl,
Okay.
and I've never liked being skinny.
Right.
But it's genetics. There's only so much weight
So
I can gain.
you were not shaped, so you wanted to get shaped.
I had
And-
hip dips.
Okay.
So for me, I always liked how I looked from the back if I was wearing something tight.
Yeah.
But then from the front, it's just zwa. Do you know what I mean? So I actually they
So one
did the
definition,
bums.
Yeah.
But I actually just wanted hips because I wanted to have an hourglass
All right.
figure.
Okay,
So
makes
now
sense.
I love wearing tight things because I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
and my man is
too
like,
much on
damn.
the show.
Yeah, but I mean, it's things that we have to talk about.
Yeah,
because,
man. No. Sometimes you forget that the cameras are on. Yeah, we
No,
just
and it
see
was
Yeah.
hell. It was fucking hell. I
Yeah.
had 2 blood transfusions. I almost died on that goddamn table. So I'm like, whenever I do wear something tight, I'm like, there's no way I went through that pain for nothing.
This is why Kim is always showing her body.
But Kim,
there's no way you can go through all of
I would
that.
just love for it to shock us with something jiggy, like a,
But
you
to
know.
be fair, Kim, fashion is all about making people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And she does that pretty well. If we're talking about the fashion aspect of it, that outfit was art. And she did make us feel uncomfortable. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And and at the end of the day,
Like that
it
you
was on
felt
theme.
something.
Dress code was proper.
Yeah.
And it made us feel something. So in regards to that, she nailed the theme.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
did.
Perfect.
She did.
Shout out to the fucking Mets. Londy's not hippie, guys. We have a
Yeah.
group chat and she was unimpressed.
The men, we didn't talk about the men.
Who are the men?
The men, we had the fashion influencer. They call him the Style King.
Yeah.
Wisdom K. He
I
ate.
see?
I've seen him pop up on TikTok and whatever. Shame, I
Oh,
like
that
him,
guy. He ate.
We were talking with Phil that last year they actually wanted him to attend the Met Gala when they said, oh, everyone was not on theme. If they only invited Wisdom,
Oh,
then maybe
so-
he was going to show them how it's
I
done.
know,
So
Windsor
this
said,
year,
damn, I need to have him.
he was there and he ate down.
No, he fucking ate.
That's my guy.
Wow.
So it's like, would you ever imagine a guy to eat down like this?
Have you seen it, Phil?
He
yeah,
did.
yeah,
He did.
Okay.
Then there was an Indian guy that had like a whole copper thing looking on his shoulders. Did you see it? I mean,
Who's that?
It was on theme. I forgot his name.
Is it that actor-
Because I was just watching with one eye opened. He had like the whole copper thing, and they actually like had made his whole thing. Apparently, it took like 98 days to get it done.
Jeez.
It took like about 89 days to get it done, or 98, something around those lines. And then, I mean, it did look like a
So
carpet.
the men did better than the women, for sure. I mean,
I'm
just
not
seeing
saying
this guy.
that.
No, just seeing this guy already, I'm convinced.
Yeah, then there's another guy also.
And me,
The
please.
guys actually came through. Yeah, so this look for me was very stunning. Fashion is art down to the core. But how heavy was that carpet on his shoulders?
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
But obviously the theme was going to give very costumey vibes. We expected that.
And it looks kind of traditional, which I think is nice. Like he's also
get
showing
that.
love to traditional.
Karen Johar. I
Karen
hope I'm
Johar.
saying it right. Karen Johar.
I asmazu no mara siyambongela shem.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
but
to
the
him. I
people-
love that.
Also, the people that we knew disappointed us.
Yeah.
I'm just going to,
Yeah.
go through. It's like a rundown.
Like a rundown of. Okay.
Yeah. Tiana Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yes,
No.
no?
No.
Beyonce?
No.
Beyonce's always been a no.
Rihanna?
Okay.
Rihanna?
Are we allowed to put a little thing?
Yeah, yeah,
Beyonce, no. Blue Ivy, 100% yes.
Oh, yes, she
What-
killed it.
what did
Yes,
she-
Blue Ivy
She wore
look gorgeous.
Balenciaga with the white.
Yeah.
It was like an off-whitish Balenciaga, like a bubble dress type
Because
of
she's
thing.
a kid
And
killing
she
it.
wore
I
shades.
love it already. I don't even have to see it.
Her
Shout
mom
Okay,
was
cool.
so proud of
Next.
her. I feel like Beyonce was also overwhelmed by the carpets. I'm not sure it's because she hasn't been outside in a while, or the expectation that was held on her for co-chairing and also being on the carpet after 10 years.
Yeah, she hasn't been to the Met in a while.
Yes,
man.
in a while. Also, the dress was ill-fitting. Maybe she was emotional because she already knew the dress was not fitting.
Emotional.
She was. She was like,
Oh, but she kept on talking about her daughter, man.
Yeah,
So
like
I
how
thought maybe
Blue's
she wanted
killing it.
she wanted it to be a moment for Blue Ivy.
You think
yeah.
so? But it was her moment
Karen.
as well.
Ah, hey, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, let's
number
go.
20 fashion.
Rihanna,
Okay, loved it.
Bad girl. Let me see.
Did you?
Did she post?
I enjoyed it. The Rihanna one.
I
It's
feel like
Rihanna,
Rihanna's
man.
always pregnant.
That's the
during
thing.
the
I mean, I
Met
thought
Gala.
she's pregnant.
I hope
So
she's
that's why I was
not.
like,
I hope she's not.
That nigga needs to get off of her. Give her a break. Yo.
Like, he was so excited with the pink suit. I was like, calm down. We want to see Rihanna. Like,
Guys, sorry, I haven't seen her look. Rihanna can do no wrong in my eyes. That's like the one person I actually think is fucking dope. But
Yeah,
where,
Rihanna's amazing.
where are the posts? Why didn't she post?
She didn't post yet. I'll show you.
Is
that her?
I have
Oh,
My
okay.
house
That's the
killing
look.
me.
Oh, she doesn't look pregnant.
I told you she's not pregnant.
I apologize.
What is wrong with
In our
you?
prep, I thought no, because How?
She's not pregnant.
I
If
can't
anyone
believe
that
it. I
looked pregnant
saw
was
that-
Beyonce.
I can't be.
But I hope
can't
she's
beef
not.
her. I can't be for shame.
Look at that, the
Wow.
detail.
Okay.
Yeah.
dresses her?
Yeah, but
fat-
her face is
Well,
still
who
full
dressed
though.
her?
But
That's
she
why
has
maybe we
kids,
think-
guys.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
allowed.
that's
Come
why
on,
we
let's
think
not
she's
put
pregnant.
pressure on women's bodies.
Yeah. Ooh.
Damn.
All
True
right.
though.
Hi.
But it does look like
No, I'm actually very triggered
Cardi
because people
B-
keep talking about my
Cardi
full ass
B.
face.
We run
Cardi B
down.
looked like
Cardi
a
B,
virus. Spit on
Someone
her.
says intestines. It
Yeah.
was a whole lot of things going on.
Cardi, why haven't I seen you? And I love you.
Yeah,
Where
I
you
don't
at?
know. It didn't.
Okay, this.
Tiana Taylor with the tussles.
Okay.
Also no. There's Cardi B. Cardi B.
No.
You're not sure.
Cardi B, I did say you look like a virus. No.
Oh, okay. And then we had Nicole Kidman. She was
No.
co-chairing. Yeah, it was a no. The Chanel. Yeah, it was very. I could wear that at Saint on Sunday.
Okay.
Damn.
Sharp. Right. Oh, they're gonna drag us. Right. So we're done with the Met Gala.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
but we never spoke about the Devil Wears Prada premiere. But
it's
we
old
don't care.
news.
Do we care?
Old news. Nobody cares.
Right. The ladies looked amazing. Some
Yeah.
didn't. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I think the only thing that we can say, one thing Kay would say, finally somebody got Bonang out of her house to be on the red carpet. You know,
I loved- and she
we loved
ate
the moment,
everybody down.
Yes, and we loved the moment with her and Uzingumalo when she was giving Uzingumalo some advice on, you know, I don't have a
you.
SAFTA. Yeah,
The
I don't have a
awards.
SAFTA. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was
beautiful
really nice.
moment. She was doing a Bonang being Bonang, and we love her for that. Yeah.
I love it when she does like real content, like a normal reel of just her walking into
Oh,
a
wow.
room.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. I feel like she ate down everyone from New York, Nigeria, and SA.
But
That's it.
Bonang doesn't play, you know.
Okay,
I
I
don't
think you
think
might
she-
be pushing it, but yeah.
Who?
The Bonang outfit
Yes.
outdid
Who
everybody
ate up?
from New York.
New York, Nigeria,
Nigeria,
and South Africa.
Okay,
Bonke bahlangene.
Okay.
Okay, give me a name.
I don't.
Give me.
I don't feel like
SA,
you'll
she
ever
was
see
best
her
dressed, right?
take an L
SA,
via
she was best
fashion.
dressed.
Yeah, she was better. She
Nigeria,
looked very
I checked
beautiful. No,
every-
she looked very beautiful, Shem, no doubt.
she
Loved
was
the
on
outfit,
theme.
whatever. But I don't think it was the. Look, structured well, tailored well, whatever.
Outstanding.
But I saw some looks in New York that were a bit more, elevated. I don't
like
remember. I
names.
don't know fashion people like
See,
that.
they didn't do that well because you can't remember. their names.
Hallelujah.
I've never seen her take a fashion L. So this is not a surprise. But
Yeah,
I haven't
so
seen
that's the
the
only
yellow
thing we're
carpet.
She's
talking
the
about.
blueprint
Yeah,
in
that's the only
SA.
thing we're
Yeah.
talking about from the Devil Wears
Oh,
Prada,
no.
South
Who's
Africa.
that?
I don't think y'all care for other people. I want us to have enough time so that we can have Popeye Zimu.
Was that her outfit?
Is that a
Guys, why are we watching people that are look like they're going to farmer's market? Seriously. I don't want us
They
to miss
played
Popeye
it.
Zimu.
They played it.
Hey. Wow, something is happening in Botswana. What's happening in Botswana? Because
Okay,
this,
so
yeah.
Botswana, what was happening, Gonje, the Olympic Awards? What was it?
Hold on, Shem. And you did send me the thing, Kilibits. Okay,
Oh,
tell
he
us about
sent you. He didn't send me then.
it.
Wow, what was happening in Botswana? I know David Tlale was part of it.
yes.
Okay, so
Wow, a lot's happening there on that screen.
yeah, so what's happening? So I think there's a company called Okavango Diamonds, right? So the company was designing like medals, and when they designed medals, half of they like designed the medals and they put like a piece of diamond in it. It's for the relay relay competition.
Yes.
So the medals, half of the strap was designed by the organization itself, and then the second half was actually commissioned for David Tlale to design it. So David
So
Tlale,
it's tender.
yes, David Tlale took
Yes.
inspiration from
Out
the
of
Botswana cultural like look, and it looks great. So now the people in Botswana are actually coming out and calling out the fact that the organization could have found someone, a designer in Botswana, to actually do the same work.
Okay.
Oh, so wait, so now they're realizing this after they gave him the tender. Who gave him
Maybe
the tender?
Nabasai. I can't keep people on social media. Nabasai, they
Oh,
didn't
it's
know.
just social media.
Yes,
It's not anyone
I
important
don't, yeah, I don't
complaining.
think it's a political thing.
Whoa. What's happening with the spice today? Even myself, I'm like, gee, what's happening?
Corrections. It was for the world relay. It was for the world relay medals.
Okay, that thing that
World
They
seemed
update
like
now.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay, that changes
Because what
a
they're
lot.
saying, you should have empowered like a young Botswana designer.
Yes.
I hear that argument.
Nah,
I get it.
I'm with them on that because he eventually used the Botswana, monogram, tribal patterns.
Okay.
It could have been someone from Botswana that does that.
Yeah.
Life is unfair. That's all I have to say.
But I don't understand. It doesn't sound like it's such a unique thing that they would need to go look outside. Like it doesn't. He didn't even design the whole thing, just half of it.
But it's also, I think, a part of it is obviously the name to
Yeah.
say that this is us in collaboration with
Yes.
the legendary David
Tlale,
Tlale.
Yes.
photography,
No.
You know?
marketing, all
No,
of
and
that.
it's not. Maybe it's not fair, but that's the reality of life.
Yeah.
Do
How
you
much
know what
did
I
the
mean?
tender
Okay, it seems
cost
like we are all agreeing on this one, Jorge. Okay, you know what? The social media people need to read the room because
Oh, is that how I
David
read the
Tlale.
room?
It's David Tlale.
it's David.
Yes, it's
Okay,
also
okay.
the
Anywhere in the
name.
world, it would have been
Okay,
accepted.
It's the name.
But also, I still think the outcry is not misplaced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that it's okay for them to be able to say,
How much was this
don't we
tender?
have? You see, that's a thing.
How much was the tender? 'Cause that could have been the arguments that
Yeah.
a Botswana
No, like,
designer could have been given the money,
money,
as opposed
yeah.
to someone that is
Yeah.
well established like David Tlale.
Even without the money, friend, I
Everybody
think
needs
just
cash at
the
the
thing.
end of the day.
Do we not have a Motswana who can do this? It's
Yeah.
still a valid argument
maybe
to
the
make and a
design was
valid
that
outcry.
basic.
Yeah. Bunny?
Maybe the design was that basic that.
I swear.
But can we see the design?
I'm sure they are in the whole country.
For people,
In
you
the
know,
whole country,
you know when you have respect for designer, you're like, there's no way in hell.
Look, you know, the way you're so spicy, I know you live a peaceful life. Like, I know you don't give a single
Wow,
hell.
Kupa such a phone, eh? Best designers in Botswana. I'm sure they are busy.
Like, we need to see it first. You know,
No,
for
guys,
everyone
there
to say,
there must
but
be.
a normal person could have. It's David Tlale.
Yeah, I
He's
get
a
that.
fabulous designer.
But I'm sure there
Why
is-
in hell would you think any other designer could have done it?
I'm sure there's a high-end
Yeah.
designer in Botswana, man.
That's what I need to- you get my
I
point?
feel you. Yeah, I hear you.
Do you have any designers in Botswana? Reba, shout out there now.
Because, I mean, if it was just a triangle, anyone can do a triangle.
Thank you for saying that.
But
That's why I was
if
asking,
it
is this
was-
so unique and special?
That's why you must
Yeah.
give
You
me
need
a
to get out of the
chance.
country.
Give
No,
me
but
a
that's what I'm
chance.
saying.
Give
It's,
me a
it's also the
chance.
name. It might not be the design. Maybe
That's
it's
why I
the
need
name.
to see the design.
You were making an argument for it had to be David Tlale because of David Tlale's name.
Yes.
I was making the argument that aren't there any designers of David Tlale's caliber in Botswana?
Yes.
So search for the names.
I just heard you say, are those the names on screen? So I'm saying, how did we know who was in the running? That's why I was confused.
There was never a running. I was just trying to make a point.
A point.
Yeah, Hore.
Okay.
There could be designers in Botswana on
Like
that
big
level,
ones,
because
on that
was saying
level.
basic, I get it.
on that level. Yeah, maybe it was a thing of like, you know, like how South African artists, for example,
Yeah.
feel accomplished once they've made it in the States.
Okay.
So maybe the designer was like, yo, let me get a South African designer. Maybe that's what made, or the company rather,
Yeah,
maybe
it's-
that's what
they
made
say
them
it
feel
hurt.
like this is a big thing. You know?
I was just watching the video.
All right.
Yeah, it's a Botswana.
You don't seem impressed.
It's a strap.
You don't seem impressed.
Hmm?
Say it. Kare, you don't seem impressed. What's going on?
No, I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, they already had chips of diamonds on the metal.
Yeah.
Surely.
Damn, I need to mug someone in Botswana.
I just want to know how much the
It's salads.
tender was. Damn, I need to start designing. I was fabulous at designing.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to get Boma 99. I was like an amazing designer
So why'd you
at
stop?
UJ for this. Okay.
What's next?
Okay, so people in Botswana feel like they've been made Popeyes.
Yeah,
So
oh,
are
yeah.
they the Popeye votes or are they the read the room votes? Those are my people, by the way. I'm a Botswana girl. Shout
What's
out.
happening? What are we voting for?
Read the room. I say
So
read the room.
Who
Do you
needs to
think-
read the room?
Do you think they need to read the room or do you think they've been made Popeyes?
I think they need to read the room. I don't think they made
They need to
were
read the
Popeyes. They just
room.
need
No
to
one
read
was
the
made
room.
up
Read the
Popeye.
room.
It's David Tlale.
Hallelujah.
Do you guys have a bigger design than David Tlale in
What?
Botswana?
But-
Oh, Botswana's gonna fight with me.
That's on the trailer. That's on the trailer.
No, only like 5.
Okay, so I've got 3
But
Popeyes.
again, she said what she
victims.
said.
Can
Thanks.
I pivot?
Yeah.
Right, pivot.
I've got 3 victims. Right?
Finally.
Finally.
Damn, how long did it take us?
No, last week I think we were running over time. You know?
That's why it's raining today.
Why? Because Popeyes. Yo, and I'm gonna go home and cuddle after this. Anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so Popeye number 1 for today is the title is The Matric Dance.
Okay.
So we're talking to young people, so let's be cognizant of that.
All right.
Okay.
My younger sister came home crying because the boy she's been talking to for 6 months asked another girl to the matric dance right in front of her friend group at school. The other girl knew about my sister. My sister knew nothing. He was doing homework with my sister every afternoon, taking the other girl to Eastgate on weekends. At 18 years old, he has already had the full audacity developed. The Popeye gone skips no generation in... Oh, the Popeye gene, sorry, skips no generation in this country. Listen,
Yeah, sorry, my baby.
Can I be the male voice in this?
you're too
Yes,
young to be
please.
stressing about boys.
Yeah, but besides that, also...
Fuck him.
Also,
Sorry.
guys... Also... Sometimes young girls are in relationships with themselves in their heads.
Also
This
the
boy
older
was
ones.
just seeing
Damn.
this girl as just a friend. They were doing homeworks together and stuff like that. What?
You're so unintentionally funny. Like,
What did I do, guys? What did I
Right. you are so right, though. Yeah,
do?
go on.
And even the older girls do that sometimes where they're not...
Yes.
Things are not communicated. They make assumptions in their head. And jiggy, when now you are in trouble because now somebody thinks that you should be doing things. Hey, nah.
oh, they're still tender at heart. 18 years old.
Yes. That's why I'm trying to be mellow and
Yes,
not be
they're
mean.
friends.
You know?
Oh, so you're
but they're
saying-
still friends, Shem.
Yeah, homework doesn't mean we're dating. Oh, wow.
Yes.
What if
He
you're just
even
smarter
asked
than
the
me?
other girl in front of the friend group. Like,
So you're embarrassing
Because
in
to
front
he
of
him,
my
saw
they're not
mom.
the
nothing
right
wrong.
time, yes.
And he's taking the other girl to Eastgate more.
Oh, but
Yeah,
You've
you're
never
doing
been on a
homework.
date. You're doing homework.
He's
You're
going to
friends.
Eastgate.
Read the room, my baby.
Yes,
Read the-
babe.
Oh,
sorry.
my baby.
Next one.
Please tell your younger sister that, listen, this is not the first or the last guy that's going to hurt her feelings.
Yeah,
There's
true
still
Ish, I
more.
hope it's the last for her.
You know that first heartbreak is generational. You can't even concentrate in maths lit because you trying to get on your phone. I did
Exactly.
maths
Hey.
lit. I was terrible at math. Okay, so victim number 2, Popeye number 2. His family came to my family.
Okay.
Negotiations started. We were deep into the process. Numbers had been discussed.
Okay.
Dates were being considered. I was planning. My mother was planning. His aunties were WhatsApping my aunts. 3 months into the process, his ex reappeared and he paused everything to get closure. The closure took 4 months and a trip to Durban. The lobola process is on ice. My mother had already told the neighbors. I am a Popeye in front of my entire extended family and the neighborhood WhatsApp group.
Yo,
Wow.
All I'm hearing is...
Abafana continue to
Aye,
prove
I don't even know what to
All I'm
say.
hearing
they
is-
are trash. They continue.
what are other people gonna say? That's my takeaway from
Also,
that
the guy-
conversation.
Abantu bazotini.
Abantu bazotini
Yeah.
from this lady. So you would have rather gotten into a marriage with somebody who's unsure about a commitment that they're gonna make to you.
How do you know
Because-
he was unsure?
But she
Why do you
just
need
said
closure from
it.
your ex?
Why do you need closure
preps,
from
he
somebody
was done
else?
with the preps and then the ex popped up.
Yes, and then
But then
he
why-
went to
So
go
whose
wanna look for
idea
closure.
was it to get
Perhaps doesn't
married
mean because Lobola has not been paid.
Whose idea was it to get married?
Maybe, probably
Before
his.
we start-
Hopefully his, right?
before we start
It
pointing
doesn't
fingers.
matter whose
There's-
idea was it, but the
There's
point
no
that
way
somebody
you
had to go
dating
find
me
closure.
and you need closure from someone
No,
else.
Yes.
but wait, how did he like say it?
It
Like,
doesn't matter.
that I
doesn't
need
matter.
closure first. I need to go be with my
But it's
ex.
at 4 months, see
Before
closure
I
corner,
could-
corner.
And
No,
a
but
trip
what
to
did he say?
Durban.
Like, yo, guys, I need to call this hand. Like, when's Jan? Did the guy say, listen, I need to go see my ex for a day to figure out if I still have feelings for her or not?
Okay,
before I
first
get
of all,
married?
Roomies, I'm gonna need you to be more detailed, and I complain about this every week because Londi has
No, but
questions.
yeah,
This does
let's
not
think
need
about it.
details.
The point is that
It does not
how
need
are you
details,
in a
guys. This is simple. The
relationship with
details
me
are there.
and you need
Animameli,
closure?
that's
I
the
always
problem.
need details. But anyway, the
There's
guy's
no-
trash.
there's no
That's
It
it.
does not,
closure.
this one does not need
Yeah,
details.
clearly she wanted
Girl
to get married. The
cares
guy
more
does
about
not want
what
to
other
get
people
married.
are gonna think of her and her
so
family.
you're saying she dodged a bullet, basically.
Yes.
Like rather we
She
we
doesn't
end it
realize
now.
that.
Yeah,
She's more
rather
concerned
that.
about what other people are gonna
Because
say.
what is she complaining about?
It
She
is
was the Popeye.
embarrassing, and no one likes to be embarrassed. I personally,
It is embarrassing. Why would you
Don't-
not care about what other people think? You've already called the whole family.
And they're
said,
saying, "Where's
do you
Jude?
understand
Where's-"
how serious a lobola negotiation is?
Okay, so
No,
an
guys,
embarrassment
let's
for
not
that.
downplay it. Let's not downplay it. The guy is trash for even saying he needs to meet up with his ex or whatever, or do the 4-month thing or whatever. He needs to call a family meeting and apologize to the whole family as a whole.
That's not
Mind
gonna
you,
happen.
I'm assuming that the ex lives in Durban because she's saying 4 months and a Durban trip. So I'm assuming that he wasn't foolish enough to go on a vacation with the ex. I'm assuming the ex lives there. So you caught a flight or you took a 6-hour drive to go talk to your ex about Ing. And why do you feel unsettled? You dating me. Because closure means you feel unsettled or you have some unanswered questions. Why do you have questions? Even if your ex completely ghosted you, you with me now. Aren't you happy? Aren't you in
No,
love?
clearly he's not. The fact that he needed questions answered.
And
he-
that's the
he-
point that I was trying to make.
Yes.
Girl,
He's not-
forget about what other people think.
Yeah.
You dodged the bullet here. Be happy
Imagine
and
if he did it in the
content.
marriage.
Exactly.
Imagine if he was still
Yeah.
feeling that
She-
way
oh,
towards
she
his ex
dodged a
in the.
bullet, a bullet.
Yes, that's what Phil is saying. Imagine he did it in the marriage.
Yeah. What you know, Munye?
Buzz
Yo,
Wayenza,
we have
she
one
has
more.
marriage.
Guys, actually, and
Yeah.
also because this is my chat,
Yes, babe.
you need to send details. And then number 2, we also we can't just judge. We need to give advice. Because this is therapy for some people.
Who's judging? I'm not a therapist. When you're not I'm a therapist.
No, at least
Hayi
give
bo,
a
thina
plan.
siyajajana.
Ah, yeah,
Thina
yeah. I,
siyajajana,
Shamiso.
I'm a
I-
therapist.
No, but I am judging you guys a little bit.
Why?
I am. But half of it also needs to be love. You know what I mean? People are actually going through this stuff. So we also need to say, okay.
No, sometimes love is tough.
Okay,
Tough
Shab,
love.
if this was your friend talking to you right
Tough
now
love.
about this situation, what would you say quickly to your friend? Leave him.
You dodged
Which
a
one? This one?
freaking bullet.
It's done,
It's
my
done.
baby. What are we talking about? The guy's gone. 4 months.
It's
Is he
done.
still in Durban? I don't know.
Get
Get on with your life. You know?
Yeah.
Spend time, fill your own cup.
That's his honey,
That's
not
it.
you.
Another lobola is coming. This one was not it, my
Yeah.
baby.
No, listen, Shams, you are the sweet one, yeah. You are the one who's understanding whatever. It's fine. And you know what? Good for you, my love. All right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna nest
Yeah.
emotions and I'm not a therapist. I don't know any, like I'm gonna give you as I am receiving it
Yeah.
and as
Okay,
I'm feeling it.
basically what I want to say
Hey,
to you
I'm
is that's
sweet.
her man.
You were not sweet.
It's not yours.
Mina is sweet, Mina, guys.
It's not yours. That's her man.
Yeah.
Last one.
Yes,
it's
yes,
called
yes.
the affordable housing scam.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
We were saving together for a house.
Mm.
We had a whole shared account. This man was using the shared account to fund his nightlife. He was building a future of being a blesser and just not with me and not the house that I thought. I was the financial plan. The baddies were the actual plan. I'm still renting. He is somewhere furnished by my contributions.
Huh? Yo. On this one, you are a Popeye, my love.
Men continue to prove that they are trash. See, another
Yes,
story.
I'm
see
remembering
it?
the posh story.
Which one?
You guys know the posh story again? The guy who was with this woman and then he bought a
the
Porsche.
other woman,
and then
yes, yes, the guy
it
that was
sounds the
trending.
same, doesn't it?
It does,
It
it
sounds the
does, it
same. Like, what the
does.
hell?
Guys,
Shame, but
this
that
is
must
why
be
you don't build with a man.
painful.
You must come
Yes.
already built,
Oish.
or the building must come to me. You get me. You get the house.
Mm.
No, come built because I'm building with you for baddies. No,
That's it.
come built.
That's it, my baby. Stay there.
Or build it. I'm gonna play my role as what I think a woman should be.
Preach.
But you need to come with the building. Like, come with the cement and the bricks. Men used to build houses, man. You know what I mean? Men used to go to war. What's happening? I never build.
Ooh.
No. Share
These
the...
stones, right? Oh.
Babe, please. No, genuinely.
But
Times-
sometimes
times
though,
have changed.
okay. Sometimes, ladies, if you're gonna treat your man like a baby, where you are providing the finances and putting finances in joint account and stuff like that, don't be surprised for once I elevate it, upgrade it, he's gonna go and look for babies.
He joined the
actual
account,
type.
yeah. He joined the account, yeah.
His actual type.
Yeah.
That's why the thing is, I'm not saying that men don't deserve to be built with, or that's not how relationships should be. I'm not coming from that place. I'm coming from a place of you build with a man, and then once his life is set up, he goes for his actual type. Those are the girls that he actually wants, the ones that he can now afford. You know, I had a friend who went through that situation. She was married. They started out together. He was in varsity. She said, come live in my house. You know, built. The minute he started becoming, you know, a little bit successful and, you know, he got a new car and he was feeling like the man, he went for what he actually wanted.
That's what they all do.
Yeah, they always say
But
what
you
men
ne-
will resent you for being with them at their lowest because they don't even like who they are.
But you
at
never
that time.
know when they peak is. You're just assisting. So
No, you also mustn't catch him in peak because a nigga who's in peak
See, now you're
is
not
also
sure.
arrogant. We must catch you post peak. You know, where you've already established that this is who you are. This is the success that you've
Then
amassed.
sometimes they also say you need someone that was with you from the come up. See,
Where are the
these
come up
things are
honeys
so-
now?
These things are so
You
confusing.
left the come up honeys
guys.
for your actual type.
No, but it's very confusing. Just do what works for you. I feel like we can all say what we want to say. In terms of relationships, it's very tricky.
Yeah, there's no
Sometimes it
formula.
does work out when the woman is more established and then the husband is not like someone that's great at taking leadership skills. And then the woman normally takes over and they run the household. And sometimes it works out. And sometimes you need the man to run the household. It differs. And sometimes you have to be the shadow behind the man that runs the household, but then also the man is still the head of the family. So it just depends on the type of person that you are and what you prefer. We can all say, hey, the man is supposed to provide, but there's successful relationships that have proven.
That have started that way. As in with the thing is two things. Number one, I feel like that's like a rare kind of occurrence where a man is like, yo, she held me down. Now I'm successful and I'm always going to appreciate her, because the thing is about relationships, they mostly benefit men. You know what I mean? Marriage mostly benefits men. It slows women down. The most successful women are usually unmarried and usually don't have kids. You know what I mean? Because because as a man, all those things, marriage, children, propel you to want to, you need to earn, you need to provide. So you lock in to getting the funds. Whereas women, it slows you down. You need to take maternity leave. I personally I would hate to be pregnant because I don't work in an industry that is going to wait for me. Do you know what I mean? When I'm out of the game.
That's what
there's
I
a
thought.
new person, there's a new honey,
That's
there's
what
a new
I
this.
thought when I was pregnant. But then it also fueled me to have something to fight for. And it made me work harder as an individual. Because pregnancy is not only for your partner, it's for you. Having a child is for you. Anything
Yes.
you do in your life is for yourself.
Yes.
Even when you get into a relationship, that's why I feel like now I've figured out the formula of being in a relationship, because people always have this idea that, oh, you must submit to a man and do this and do that and leave your work for the man. No. You must be fully Shamiso. I must be fully Londi. Step into that relationship. He must be fully himself. And then we must complement each other. He must be the icing on the cake. He must not stop my motion. The minute a human being stops your motion, he is the devil.
The problem. Yeah.
He's not there with any godly what. No, he is the devil. That person needs to be removed in your life. The time that happens, because God didn't bring you here alone on this earth with the blessings that you have. in your palm for somebody else to block them. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. Because people have this idea, oh, but when I'm in a relationship, I must just be useless. My man must do all.
Yeah, not at all.
If that's not what you brought onto this earth for, it will not be the thing. That's just it. And the minute it happens to you, you feel uncomfortable because that's where you're not supposed to be there.
You shrink.
It's not you. You shrink and you feel like there's some things that you're not completing in your life because you are not in the way where you are supposed to be. That's just it.
Cool. I'm being told that we need to wrap this up, so I need to crash out very quickly.
Oh.
Stop sending me death threats.
No, but we should
and this
stop
minute-
pushing single mentality on this earth. Right? It's okay to be in healthy relationships and to be in marriages. There are people that are in marriages that are healthy. Let us not push single mentality that you will only make it if you are single. No. There's someone out there that is your soulmate that will complement you in every way possible.
I'm making it that I'm not single.
You know? I'm making it. I'm not single.
Exactly.
So
Boyfriends.
yeah, Nimrat Nkosi is fine, guys.
Oh.
No, I have to say we have.
Who's sending you death threats?
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter. We have to
What
go
did you
anyway.
say?
Listen, Nimrat Nkosi is fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's got a job. Actually, breaking news. He's gonna be joining Generations. Well, not joining. He's going back to Generations. He's gonna. What you guys saw online on Twitter, there was a campaign on the 21st of May. The reveal will be made. So the hate, can you just cap it a little bit?
Okay, Bajele.
Don't
Yeah,
come for my
so
friend,
that's all I needed to
guys.
say about that. So yeah,
Guys,
Nimrod is fine.
Phil was just on a job.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I don't, no. But and another thing that I don't understand, guys. If you read the tweet, I'm telling you, something is coming or something is happening. You know what I mean? And I say, the voice note is cryptic, meaning what you're listening to is not what it is, right?
Yeah.
And then I end by saying again, something big is coming,
Oh.
right? I understand, you know, some people maybe, but they went to the voice note first without reading the caption, maybe. But yeah, y'all were doing too much, eh?
Death threats is crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Let's have a
Yeah,
little bit of
so
on
Nimrod
Twitter
decorum.
was
sharp with
very
it. It was a
smart.
campaign. We are doing a campaign to promote something.
Twitter. Oh.
She's
I
fine,
thought
yeah.
everyone on Twitter
So-
was like very extremely smart.
Yeah,
It's the complete
I know.
opposite.
No, but you know what? What bothered me is when I saw journalists like Abu Katie Katupola, whatever her name is, called ENCA. You do copy. You are a journalist. I don't expect this from people like you. You know, what's it called? You're a journalist. You do headlines. You give editors. You have blurbs. You know, yeah, you know, you play with words and stuff like that. And if you read the caption, you could see this was a campaign or a promo for something. You get what I'm saying? Thanks to Rami. Rami caught it very quickly, and you know, but yeah. Anyway, I didn't want to get into detail. We
Phil's
don't have
first
time.
real
Yeah.
crash out on the pod.
No, babe, it was.
I love this 'cause we get to address
literally. I was
things.
getting freaking death threats.
That's
People
crazy.
say that
I'm sorry.
I'm like, what's going on? This is just, and even if it was not a campaign, why would you get so personal that you would actually want to harm somebody over a tweet and whatever? You know what I mean? So yeah. So the breaking news is not the Generations things, guys. The thing is, the campaign reveal will be on the 21st of May. I'm just telling you guys, he's fine. He's got a job. Get a job, whatever. It's just part of the campaign. He's got a job. He's going back to Generations. He's got other shows that he's doing. The miniseries started coming on Multi-Choice. Is also doing that. So please, guys, I'm a fragile child. I don't have parents.
Aww. Also, 21st of
Do
May.
some critical thinking,
That's
guys.
when Life with Londi is dropping. That's my new date. My show is not
Exactly.
cancelled.
Yeah.
Yay! Tandon Timber just needed 4 more episodes because obviously we need to finish off the storyline. So yeah, then my show is going to be on the 21st of May, 8 p.m. Thursday. Zanzi Magic. That's it.
That's it. That's our show.
I think you need to start a production company. That's all.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Beyonce.
That's it. Oh.
Beyonce. Happy birthday.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Roomies.
Bye.